I gotta set up those other lights next. Wait, did I get? Oh, I left it in the mailbox. I'll get it tomorrow. All right, 28 seconds in. Howdy, friends. My name is Bernardo Spaniel from Nardio.net, and I hope you're all doing great. Late night in the city, although earlier than some of my other streams. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're all doing better than me. Hope you had a great weekend so far. I ended last night with the beginnings of a migraine, and today I just spent most of it in bed, like a little biatch, just like hiding from the, trying to hide from the pain. But I slept a lot today, and after a whole bunch of pills, a lot of sleeping, and a lot of showers, I finally feel human again. I wanted to stream earlier, but didn't have a chance. What's going on here? Smoked Cowboy, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Let's get the YouTube open here so we can see what's happening in chat on a bigger window. Hopefully you're having a good night. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Happy Sunday. It's still Sunday. I'm not that late. I'm not that late. Let's see here. Close out all these unnecessary. Oh, I have two. Oh, I have more tabs open, as always. Hopefully you're doing great. Howdy, guys. I had a very slow weekend. So I spent my Saturday trying to help a friend. Sunday, today I spent all day for the most part inside, either doing AV checks or sleeping, trying to hide from the migraine. And yeah, hopefully everything goes good. I just realized I still have this silly hat on. My hair was unbelievably dry and poofy because I spent most of on and off a lot of the day in the shower, because whenever I have like a bad migraine, being in a nice hot or warm shower really helps. So hey, Freeway Girl, welcome back. So yeah, I spent so much time in the shower. My hair is super dry and frizzy and like poofy. So I was wearing the hat to try to calm it down a little bit. But thankfully, after all that, my headache is for the most part gone. And I'm gonna be careful with the light I choose, because I think let's lower this. I think the issue is some of my lights trigger my eyes, and then some other stuff I was doing is like a whole bunch of migraine triggers. So instead of streaming today, I spent most of today in bed, but I'm better now. Hey, handsome, you look gorgeous. Do you like eating chili cheese dogs? I like chili dogs. I don't like chili cheese dogs. I'm not that much of a fan of dairy. Not that much of a fan of dairy. But chili dogs, when done right, can be nice. Hello, Andrew. Hartler says $100. Cool. I'm not giving you $100, but good luck for you. All right, let's pop this chat out. Let's move this over here. Let's increase the chat size. I'm still kind of like, oh, my head's still kind of fucking with me. So here's hoping I can last tonight. We'll see. Do you have any tattoos? No, I'm not really a tattoo guy. I don't want tattoos. A woman has to be especially beautiful for me to like her with tattoos. I'm not really a tattoo guy. Free the number? I don't know what you're meaning. Hi, free the number. What happened? I had a migraine last night. Does your back still hurt from last night? It's not really the back. It's like, how do I describe it? Yeah, I guess my kind of like the back. So around here near my spine, and then like this area feels like a lot of pain. And then the muscle here and then back here are also kind of painful. And there's also some radiating pain over here as well. So that, and then was hurting like crazy. So like just moving around is a bit, I'm better today, but yeah, after a whole lot of sleep and a whole lot of pills, I've improved a bit. I'm still not gonna try to pick up my cats because I kept doing that last night and I was hating life for it. But thank you for paying attention, user, I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good night. That is user, what is with these usernames? V17VR2KH7N. And then it's something in Russian. I have no idea what this means. Let's play with Google Translate to see if we could figure out what this means. I think that's Russian. Russian to English. I don't know languages. I'm guessing this is Russian. So Alexandria. That's a nice name. Okay, okay, okay. So you're Alexandria. Okay. I wish you would just use, everyone would just use their like first name or something simple. Thank you so much, Gaming with Cinnamon. I appreciate it. Cinnamon. Love your cat. This is Mochi. She's the little one. She was out here yesterday. I'll put the light on later on, but she's a standard issue tabby. She's super sweet, and I'm really happy she's spending time out here with us. Normally it's rocky out here, but I'm happy to have Mochi here too. I think I figured out how to get her to come outside and hang out. So hopefully we'll get this later on. All right. Love your cat. Reagan, Stretch, that laugh scared me. I don't think my laugh's that scary. Touchdown Temple, we are Charlie Kirk. What? That's my name? I thought so. Mochi found her spot. We'll see. I don't think like I don't think Mochi will be here all the time, but I'm gonna appreciate it when she is here. Hopefully it's fine. Is this too dark for you guys? Does this work for you? I'm just kind of doing like a low light stream for a bit. Did you find a job? Unfortunately, no, not yet. I am desperately looking for one. So if you guys know anybody in New York City who can help me find a job, please help me. If you know anybody who could find me some remote job, please help me. I am desperate. Although it looks like I will still have a place to stay at least until January. So here's hoping I could find something soon. Mika Legends, what would you do if you had $1 million? Find a better place to live and live there peacefully and quietly. Oh God. You just said okay. You just said the N word backwards. Okay. Howlenstein, no idea what you're on about. What's up? Hello, Stacy. Welcome back. Is okay, is chill. They gotta have a job part-time because of Christmas. I need full-time. Like I need to actually pay rent. Like part-time small gigs aren't gonna cut it. Look up Sutherland Global Services. All right, let's leave the job conversation out of the stream because this is my relaxation time. I appreciate that you guys care, but this shit depresses me. So let's not. Unless I bring it up, leave it alone. Although I will look up that Sutherland Global Services thing. Who knows? Maybe. They have no jobs in New York City unless they have remote work. So that's a bust. Yep, Virginia, Bogota, Texas, and yeah, every place else but New York. Oh, well. Makes sense. The cost of living here is so disgustingly high. All right. Let's get off of that. Let's start reading chat. Hello. VU name, welcome back. Bother the cat. I'm not going to bother my cat. Bros in a Christmas dungeon. You like the Christmas dungeon? This makes me happy. This makes me super happy. We got a, you probably can't see it right now, but there's like a magnet refrigerator tree. There's some socks. I have a new decoration hanging here, but it doesn't have lights yet. But it's a really nice set of lights with some bells on it. Then we have 2 sets of hanging string lights, one white with garland on it and one with colors. And then I have a twinkling white light sets in the back. I have a few lights on the reef, 2 sets of lights. And hopefully later on we'll add some more stuff as we get closer to Christmas. I'm not going to bother my cat. Mochi is here, and Mochi is here as a blessing to me. I'm not going to annoy her to the point she doesn't want to be here. Now, I will pet her occasionally. She's a good girl. Yes, you are. She's a good girl. But I never want to bother my cats. Because if I bother her, she's not going to want to be here. I can pet her. Also, I'm still sore, so moving around isn't fun. What do you want about gift ideas? Did I miss something here? Handsome, gorgeous, tattoos. What happened? Back still hurt. Back is better today after sleeping a lot and a bunch of pills, but not 100% yet. I was thinking about that idea you guys brought up in chat yesterday about putting some sort of shelving here, but then like the cats will compete for who gets top shelf. I could also try to move the cat tree over. Is that curry and rice? No, it's chicken. It's chicken. Oh, no. It is cilantro lime chicken with white rice and corn. Cats love when they're numb in their ears. It is and is it red light day? I don't think it's red light day. Is it? I have no idea. Today is December 7th. It is red light day. Yeah, you're right. Today is red light day. All right. Reptar, you're a fucking idiot, so I'm banning you. I'm not even gonna waste time with you. Like, I am so tired. I'm not tolerating dumbasses in chat anymore. And again, this is another case of somebody who's been in chat for a while, and one day doesn't take his meds and he's broken. So let us laser the head. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully you had a better weekend than me. Hopefully you're on the way to having a good week. So 7 days until like not even. We have Friday is CasaCon. All right, we got the red light going. We got the red light going. I'll probably turn on the light soon. Is that red light therapy? It is red light therapy. Your name? What the fuck? WCat. Okay. Well, curry and rice is a good guess. I'll probably make curry next week. I love the taste of it, but it destroys my stomach. It's like it's a double-edged sword. It's so tasty, but my stomach hates me for eating it. I do appreciate it. Thank you for reminding me. I was gonna miss it. It does work for the skin, but like later on when I can afford it, maybe I'll get the mask or I'll get like a giant one for my body. It would be nice looking young forever. I was supposed to shave today. I forgot. I haven't had a chance. Something in Russian, keep it in English, or I will deport. I was gonna say deport. Delete the comment. Patrico, keep it to English. If I can't read it, I don't want it in chat. I think it works for skin too. Aliens, America, alert. Bye. See you on the Christmas tree. Huh? Hey, Sandra. W said, oh, thank you so much. Later on, hopefully, as we get closer to the holidays, I'll put a few more things up, but we'll see. Do you think we get Atlas as the alien thing? It kind of looks like that, but then the way the world is set up, what kind of impression will we give to the aliens? I don't know. All right, sorry. Patrico, keep it in English, dude. Second warning, last warning. English or do not hang out on my channel. See, the setup is mesmerizing. Have you noticed a difference using red light therapy? I don't know. I kind of think there has been some difference, but it could be a lot of factors. Like earlier this year, it felt like I was thinning way more, but I was also still am, but I was super stressed out thanks for a few life things. Plus, I was heavily dieting. I was going like 1,200 to 1,500 calories a month, a month. Oh my God. And so I was exhausted, out of energy, and stressed out. So it could have been all of those things, but my hair was thinning pretty heavily. And then I started the red light stuff, and then I also started taking a bunch of supplements to help as well. And then I cut all the hair off and then grouped most of it back, and it seems like it's better. We'll see. So maybe it's working, we'll see. It seems harmless for now, so I don't really mind doing it. It's not like a big hindrance or like me going out of my way to do the red light. Does anyone know the odds that something would come into solar? It's astronomical. His hair is pretty from what it used to be. Hi, Nardio. Hello, Adrian. Welcome back. Excessive leakage. Welcome back. Stephen, 3 degrees. And so, Stephen, I'm not really... We're actually experienced a solar storm. There was an interesting story that apparently there was a plane that suddenly and randomly dropped 3,000 feet. A bunch of the passengers got injured on board. And they're blaming a solar irradiation, like a solar flare, from hitting the plane just right to disable its stuff. And that kind of fucked the plane over. So yeah, it'd be crazy like how much worse it can get. Like if you ever follow like prepper news, or like, you know, the doom and gloom stuff, where they talk about all the ways we could like get screwed. Like solar storms, solar flares could apparently destroy our infrastructure, or like, so like, can you imagine? I don't want to imagine, but like if we lost power, like if the grid got shattered, we're all sorts of freaking screwed. And I think supposedly they were talking about like strengthening the infrastructure to deal with it. I don't know, it depends on who you talk to, but like, yeah, like being in a plane and just losing power because, you know, the sun farted is a scary thought. Like, and then like, knowing society could crumble because we don't have electricity for months or maybe years in some places. Oh my God. The solar storms cause volcanoes to bubble. I never heard that one. Nardy still kind of good. He still kind of looked good in the video. Kind of? Okay. 1,500. 1,500 what? Hi. Hi. You okay? You okay? Give me a second. I'm going to change that. 1 second, guys. All right, I'll try that white noise. I won't get in trouble for YouTube for having some music in the background. Okay, where are we at here? Oh, still hurts when I breathe. 3 degrees, we're actually experiencing a solar storm. I did not know about the solar storm. I'm curious about that. You still look kind of good in that video interview. You know, it's weird. Like, I was a lot thinner than some of my other videos, but the clothes were ill-fitting. I don't know. I kind of like how I looked. I kind of was like, eh. But you know what? I'll deal with it. 1,500 what? A month? 1,500 what? Like, I can make 1,500 a month, or you're making 1,500 a month? What are you talking about? America alert. Setup is mesmerizing. Hair is pretty as it used to be. Let's look at that video. 1,500 a month. What? Check out how many volcanoes burped during the solar storms. You'd be eating a single pea to accomplish that. Oh yeah, the calories, yeah. Kathos, welcome back. Heard blue repress. Hello again. I heard blue helps repress appetite, like using blue plates and eating a blue light. Well, blue light also supposedly triggers migraines. So I'm not going to fuck with that. And although, whenever I have migraines, I don't want to eat. So if I endured migraines every day, I would lose weight so fast, but I also want to kill myself. It's not worth it. Migraines are not worth it. Like today, I barely ate, so I'm having like some dinner so late, but nah. I avoid blue light. I used to have bright white lights wherever I lived, But like recently, once I started suffering from migraines more and more, I started moving over to yellow light. If you ever been to Las Vegas, their weather creates heat pockets that make planes free fall temporary. That's crazy. Jesus, that's crazy. Steven, honestly, the research volcano activity after the storm is wild. Have you made dough with some dill in it, otherwise known as dildo? I have, I could believe, and I know what you're trying to make me say, but I could believe there will be some dill flavored dough. You dumb fuck. Because I don't like. Have you guys been noticing they have like flavored potato chips of everything, and they actually had dill flavored potato chips, and they're delicious. So yeah, I could believe there would be like a dill flavored bread. I've heard about, excuse me, I've heard about the putting your feet in hot water when you have a migraine. I've also heard about having ice cream when you're having a migraine. There's like a whole Facebook group, ice cream for migraines or something like that. I haven't tried both. What helps me at least endure and like soothe the pain a bit is running warm water on my face and my eyes. So like I'm in the sink and my head is cooked sideways and I have the water running over it. That helps. Also, nice long hot showers. I was in the shower so often today, my hair is all freaking dried out and frizzy. Oh my God. I'm like doing some job interview thing and it's so freaking like a bajillion questions. I will try the soaking my feet in hot water and washing my face in cold water just in case. I mean, I'm up for trying anything to help with the migraine. Susan, welcome back. No, I know they're making a joke, Susan, with the whole dildo thing, but at the same time, who knows? Like, in all seriousness, I've had like dill flavored chips, dill flavored popcorn, dill flavored dough probably would taste good. Dr. Nosabi, it's all about taking the blood away from the skull to reduce the pressure on the nerves. All right. Got any movie, TV show, or book recommendations? Well, since I don't know you, what would I recommend to a total stranger? I don't know. I'll think about that one. Johnny, welcome back. Hello. Want to play Duck Duck Goose? No, G-Man. Don't be stupid in chat. I'll just ban you. Do you name? Everyone's saying hi. The worst combo using. My bread, Susan. Hi, thee. No, they're not. I don't think Star Wars is that good. I can't really recommend it. Oh my God, is there a point to this? My God. Oh my God, this was stupid. Sorry about this. Star Wars, hello. I don't know, Star Wars is Harry Potter in the hand. Hello, Stacy. What job are you applying for? Lots of them, office stuff. I don't really want to talk about the job stuff on here. I was doing some job thing on here as I was talking to you guys, and I'm regretting it now because I think this is all one big data thing. So there's a lot of job hunting websites that are just there to collect your data. Like they're not really there to get your job. I just did like a half-an-hour questionnaire looking for to try to even get in something. Oh, so I spent like 10, 15 minutes filling out a whole bunch of personal information, and it's to a paid job site. Oh, this is disgusting. "100% money back guarantee." Fuck you. Ah. That was a nice waste of time and money. It's zombie fallout. So, okay, what's going on here? From what I hear, Star Wars, massaging your temples helps. Warm lighting instead of white lighting. Migraine glasses. I've tried most of this stuff. The massaging doesn't work for me, nor is it the glasses. The light does kind of make a difference, but sometimes it's just too many triggers been activated. Hello, everyone's saying hi. Dang, just a data farm. Yeah, can't believe this guy says book. He says, all right, cool. Ban you. All right. All right. So that was a nice intro experience. I got distracted and bamboozled. Are you hanging out up here? All right, Rocky's literally sleeping on my feet right now, so that's adorable. Also funny and weird. Let's close all this out. We got chat going on here. And yeah, let's close all that out. Close all that out. What's going on here? Once a migraine, it's hard to abort the migraine without meds. I take Imitrex. I take sometimes I take regular migraine medication, but if you take it too much, it just gives you. It actually starts giving you migraines. So for a while, I completely weaned myself off all the migraine meds, and I was okay for a bit. But they started coming back now, which is a bit like very bothersome. Cha-Cha, welcome back. All right, you know what? Let's get some stuff done. I was kind of like waiting for chat to start up. We'll see. Tomorrow morning, I have I believe an interview at noon. Then we have some CasaCon things going on. I think I could stay home all day tomorrow. Although, wait, do I want to? Oh no, I gotta put my suit in the dry cleaners. All right. How many of these do I have? Oh, I have a few. Live job postings, messages. Here we go. All right. I'm allowed 9 Imitrex a month, only 50 milligrams. Otherwise, it's Tylenol only. I want to get back to not having migraines or barely touching my pills. I need to do better about managing my symptoms and my triggers, and I've been naughty. And then I've discovered recently over time that a lot of the things that I use around here trigger me. Like there's a light that I have that you see me turn on every once in a while, so I could have like, I could see, but I still have the lights going. I've noticed that if I have that light on too strongly, it fucks with my eyes. And you see me like, you've seen that. So that light is a problem for me. And it's the best one I have so far for like being able to have the cute background going and then being able to see stuff. Now, right now, I'm using what was affectionately called Bob to light me from the front here a bit. But yeah, I need to find a better front light here or top light to like not stress my eyes out. So there's that trigger. I've also been naughty in having some like I think too much coffee, which could be a trigger. And then I'm not having coffee at like exact times. So like if you have coffee at like random intervals, you could have too much in your system that could trigger. If like say you miss a day of coffee, that's a huge trigger. And the same goes for like I was having some chocolate earlier on, and sometimes it triggers, sometimes not. So yeah, I got to be better about that. And then sleep. Recently with my neighbors blasting whatever bass is, or the cunt downstairs blasting her music at like 4 or 5 a.m. Like I keep waking up in the middle of the night, and not having good sleep is a major migraine thing. So the best thing for me, honestly, would be to move out of this apartment. I just don't have any other. Oh no no no! Oh shit! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get out of this apartment, and so that you know, I don't have to deal with all this noise. So yeah. New name. I'm gonna leave Allie, but the band counter's 5, so there you keep it out. I would never stay home if I lived in New York City. To be honest, Nardio. I mean, there's a lot to do outside. Try Milo. No, sounds crazy. But caffeine and an NDS combo works sometimes. I mean, I'm willing to try. Always good to see you. Hello, Allie. Good night. Your boy Johnny. Susan, if you get exceptions back in body, it's same chemical work with ingredients. Excedrin. Yeah, Excedrin was weird because Excedrin had a little thing a few years ago where their dosages were messed up. And their dosages were so messed up, it screwed up a bunch of people, and I think including me. Like I was using Excedrin for a while, and one time I like destroyed my stomach. So there's that. And then the last doctor I had was an idiot who told me to take as much as I needed, and that apparently was the stupidest advice possible. Love Bob. So no, I've been a super trend for a while. Try drinking more water. I have been drinking less water recently. That is a huge problem. Before you guys would always see me drinking water, and maybe this is another thing that lets my migraine, but these past few days I have not been drinking that much water. So yeah, I brought it on myself. But yeah, normally I also drink a lot of water. And I'm gonna go grab some in a bit once my head is cooked. I have 3 minutes left on this. Not chatting much. Goals to finish art projects by year's end and finish my candles. Painting almost done. Small goals helps me feel something. I agree with you. Small goals. That's why I think I found myself loving the painting projects we've been doing on here. Like the small single figure mini things. It's just like something quick to accomplish. And that's been helping me out a lot. But the new issue is like there's a constant bass sound in my apartment. And it's like a pulsing bass and a random bass, and having those constantly in my ears is all right. Earplugs. The earplugs don't work with the bass noise. It goes right through. I actually have some big ass earplug things. It doesn't work. That, and I'm worried the cats will try to eat. My head is cooked. Oh, I take a whole bunch of antihistamines because of my allergies. So I take daily allergy pills, and I also have like a nasal thing. Because yes, especially Mochi, my little baby girl, I'm very, very, very allergic to her. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn the lights on. Hi. Hello, Ken. I hope you're doing well. This is a mix between yellow and white because I've noticed for some reason the yellow light bulbs that I have here already by themselves just mess with my eyes. So I've noticed having both colors feels better on my eyes. Liz Rosa, hello. How long have you been on? Not long. Like this stream, I think I started like 11:03, so not long at all. Why do you take your messages back? It's fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. We got Mushy hanging out here tonight. I'm gonna get myself some more water. And thankfully, I am feeling a bit better at this point today. Earlier today, I was dying of a horrible migraine and all the pain. So I slept through most of the day. She is chilling. She is chilling. Doing great. Let's clean this up. Yes, Matt, but let's not talk about stuff like that. One, it's gross. Two, it's like bad memories. I have had horrible migraines. I've actually went to the hospital a few times for the migraines when they were really kicking in earlier on. But let's get off the migraine thing because it's a very depressing topic, which leads me to do the next thing. Let's put the channel rules in. I would not share personal information like that. The artificials. Like, why would you share where you live? Give me 1 second here. One second. You know, I'm not that stoic. I just don't like it. All right. Matt, it's called You're Pregnant. What? Give me 1 second here. I'm curious about something. Let's see here. Hey Nard, the last stream I was on, the girl never read my comment, so I threatened to poop on her foot. Did I delete you for that? Did I ban you? Matt? Like, yeah, why would you threaten to poop on somebody's foot? I banned somebody who said something like that. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Oh, you guys are gonna fucking love the fucking messages I'm getting tonight. Are you serious? All right, I think I got everybody. Yeah. Yeah, hidden messages and some messages that got through were just kind of insane. Why can't I just enjoy this? All right, rules in chat. Way too late. I just got hit with a whole bunch of really weird things, and some people messaging me some really weird things. And I was just like trying to figure that out. Plus, somebody sent me like a dream job I applied for, and at the end of it, it was a scam. What's going on here? Matt, you're banned. I'm just not dealing with your dumb shit. I thought I got rid of people who were saying your shit earlier, but sorry, I'm trying to figure something out on here. All right. All right, caught up. Well, the mods for the hidden message thing is a double-edged sword. A very, very double-edged sword. So I'd rather handle this myself. And it's kind of interesting doing it that way too, because I don't know how to say it. I don't know who I can trust, honestly. I really don't. So, yeah. We shall see. And I just had some people fuck with me, and I don't appreciate that. All right. So, with all that, let's paint. Sorry for the boring stream, guys. I'm a little out of it. Still recovering. Still dealing with weirdos. Rice and chicken, what I made today. All right. Well, I should drink my water. So we're gonna go back and work on our ghost boys. I got one guy done already. We're gonna work on two more. There we go. I don't know how this is gonna work. We'll try it. Hopefully you're all doing good. Sorry for the late stream, sorry for the random stuff, but I just had a few people message me and so, like very different messages all at once. And then like some idiots in chat who were just being weird. And then the usual, hey, you wanna fuck? Like in a whole bunch of them. So, you know, the other weird thing is, like, I feel really gross today, and the amount of guys who are just trying to get in my asshole in chat, surprising. I'm not saying it made me feel better, I'm just saying you guys have no taste. So let's pull this a little bit more over here. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Give me a minute, guys. I just realized something. So I think I got some more refrigerator magnets today in the mail, but I left them downstairs in the mailbox. I opened it, I saw they were magnets real quick, and I had to put them away because I was out the door. So we're gonna do something silly. I'm gonna turn the camera around to face the wall, and then this is gonna be the suckiest stream for people who don't know what's happening. And then I'm gonna go downstairs and grab the package and come back up. But I'm also gonna mute it, so just in case. And we are back. We have a Rocky here. I got some gifts. I got a gift in hand. This is from, it says Mary Deco from Elf 29. And yeah, thank you so much whoever sent this. And we have some more refrigerator magnets. Yeah, there was a cat exchange. Did you notice? Did you notice? Looks a little different. We got a Rocky back up here now. So let's look at what we got. Actually, let's go over here real quick, see if I missed anything. Let's see. You know, YouTube gives me the option to run ads if I ever take breaks. All right, we're caught up. So, we got Christmas, but you're seeing that backwards. We have, I believe, Santa snowman gnomes, Santa gnomes. All right. So this is kind of fun because now I have enough of these guys where I can either add to the fridge or just randomly move things around, which is kind of fun. All right, so we have You know, this is getting really busy, and I love it because I love busy. So this works for me. And then we could spell out Mary with these. Doesn't stick so well to my fridge, my door, but sticks well enough. Thank you so much, whoever sent it. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm gonna run back and down, up and downstairs. All right, where are we here? Lobotomy Queen, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, and I'm still sore, and I'm still very sore. Where are we at here? Oh, I gotta plug my computer in. It's about to die. Yeep, 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 yeep. Oh. And once again, sorry if I'm out of it today, guys. I do apologize. I've like in a whole bunch of pain earlier today, and I'm still woozy after taking a bunch of migraine meds. And then I'm generally in a bad mood, stressed out sort of thing. But being with chat, being with you guys, as always, is cheering me up and is always amazing. So thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry if I'm a bit out of it. I also had a bunch of people just send me a bunch of really inappropriate direct messages. Some of them got through chat for like a second. Some of them were directed toward my Discord, and then a whole bunch of hidden ones that were like, hey, I want to rape your cat. Hey, I want to rape your ex-girlfriend. Hey, I hope you got killed. It's like, Or, I'm happy you don't have a job, or blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my God. Like, and so every once in a while, I think somebody knows me, like actually knows me and doesn't like me. And I get some personal messages as like only somebody who knows me would know to dig me that way. And I've banned a bunch of these accounts before, and there's still more. And it's just like, so sorry about being so out of it. I was just deleting a bunch of messages and checking what I had and going through things. Where are we at here? And you guys are chatting about Allie, Cat Exchange. It's AI that answers you. Lobotomy Queen, hello, I have appeared again. Welcome back. You streamed so late. I was on earlier. I started around 11 o'clock tonight. I started around 11. But yeah, I was supposed to stream earlier today, but I was suffering a wicked migraine, so I just pretty much spent most of the day all day. You could monetize off of ads. To be honest, I'm sure we wouldn't mind if there's commercial breaks, medicine. Do you not take... I could put the ads on when I take breaks, and I should probably take a few more breaks for my own mental health, or at least to rest my eyes. So I think I'll do that. But a lot of people find ads really annoying and intrusive, and it includes me. And I wouldn't want to hang out on somebody's stream if they were like running ads regularly. At least me. So I'm not going to do that to you guys. The closest I'm going to get is, again, I've been sending some emails out to some potential sponsors about getting like, I don't know, Monument Hobbies or like Vallejo Paints or something. That would be nice. Do affiliate though. I'm gonna make some affiliate link videos. I've been missing my opportunities to do that, but yeah, I'll make some affiliate stuff. Because there's some stuff I honestly recommend, so yeah, I can do that. You can never have too many gnomes. There's no place like Gnome for the holidays and no business like Gnome business. We're so glad to know you. Thank you so much. Kenna, where'd you go? I had to go get some mail downstairs. I had the extra magnets we just got. I got those from downstairs in the mailbox. I love gnomes, no ads, thousands of ads. Have you tried figgy pudding and brandy sauce? I have not tried figgy pudding. I want to try figgy pudding. I actually got some British holiday pudding. Maybe that's figgy pudding. A couple years ago, we found like a British store around the city that we got some holiday themed snacks from. But I've been wanting to try more and more holiday snacks and treats. Do I check? Sure, let's check. Hey, somebody else, I hope you die. Thank you so much. You're banned. That's an interesting username. It is a very interesting username. All right, we're done. We're caught up on stuff. Let's go back to painting some stuff. Let's hope all the weirdos are gone, or if not, we'll just deal. I also hope I live. I also hope for survival. And a roof over my head. A good one. A good one would be nice. Did I put that away? Yeah. Put this over here. So this week I'll be doing a lot of, what is it called? CasaCon AV checks throughout the week. I'll also be going to bed somewhat earlier this week, especially because I get my body ready for CasaCon. So I don't think I'll be up that much. I mean, if you're a brain surgeon, you're doing pretty well for yourself. So congratulations, Lobotomy Queen. Hello, wood chipper. Rocky, no. Damn it. No. Oh, fuck. Sorry, buddy, if someone's going back there. Temu medical license. Jeez. That actually sounds fun. Like buying a whole bunch of accreditations and licenses and putting them in the back. Sure, I'll start that up. Get a doctor's one, get like a real estate one, surgeon one. Thank you for the happy poop. That's still such a crazy one to me. Oh, thank you, Lobotomy Queen. Jeez. Hi, Rocky. Why are you crying? I got you treats. I got you toys. And Rocky's still crying. Lobotomy Queen blessing me like crazy. Thank you so very much. That's amazing. You know, I appreciate it. I wish I had gems. I appreciate anything you guys do. Seriously, I just put that up because I get reminded to put it up, so I'm putting it up. And any support is appreciated. Thank you so much. But again, don't go out of your way if you can't do it. Oh my God. Rocky. Oh. Stop. What are you doing? Why are you tweaking? The cats are tweaking, which I guess is normal, but still. Fit New got shit. Fen fucking Seven got for 500 last night trying to get 100. Got a bonus. I never got the bonus. Stopped using the app. I got a pile of crap I don't even use. Apparently, you can get a whole bunch of Warhammer miniatures on Temu, like a whole bunch of bootlegs and some 3D printing things. I'm like, in better times, I'd be hitting Temu up a lot for that. I would be getting the Warhammer miniatures, the retro game consoles, or the hard drives that have like all the old games ever. And I think they have some interesting house stuff. Every time I tried to use the app, it was so annoying that I just stopped. Yeah, it felt suspicious, doesn't it? It totally feels suspicious. And then I never bought anything from there, and they never stopped sending me emails. Like, you would swear I bought like thousands of things by the way they email me. Oh, damn it. All right, so we're doing a metallic blue for the ghosts cloth again. Well, I think I had the skin in the face metallic blue too, so I guess I'll do that. God, why am I dropping this so much? What is up with me? That's not good. I probably need more sleep. Why am I dropping shit? That is weird. That is really weird. Yeah, I used a burner email. I got pop-up hampers for dirties are so perfect. The rest sucks. I got so many emails as well. I got a gimbal, a drone, the drone. So yeah, I'm one of these days I'm gonna get a gimbal. A gimbal is something you could put like a camera or cell phone on, and you could walk with it and record video, or like do short videos, and it's the photo stays steady because it has a few arms that automatically adjust the movement. So that's what a lot of filmmakers use to have really steady shots as they're walking. A lot of people with iPhones use them for recording outside footage. That's one of the things I want to get for my channel, so I can like do the outside walky things. So yeah. But gimbal quality is so hit or miss that it's kind of weird trying to find just the right one. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the comments. Hello, Nikki Meow Meow. Hopefully you're all doing great. Last one had a green metallic sword. I don't know, I might keep their colors somewhat similar. We'll see. Thank you, Nikki. Hopefully you're having a good day. Did you show us the one that has bronze or gold sword? Am I losing? I probably have. I probably have something like that too. I mean, I've painted so many things on the channel with you guys. It's kind of insane. Maybe this year I'll do a video if I'm able to about like everything that I've painted on stream. I know a few years ago I showed a lot of what I painted on stream. I have yet to play with a drone myself. One of these days I will. I mean, I'd probably be happy with a good old cheap RC helicopter too, you know? But in the city, like actual drones, you need to get a license for. I actually don't think they allow you to fly drones in New York City, like drone proper. For some reason, I think they allow RC stuff, which I don't really get the difference, but hey. Ooh, no. Yeah, I was gonna get myself some more hot chocolate, but I decided against it. That little treat I had last week was more than good enough for me. What's going on here? Oh, like my back and shoulder are kind of better, so I get comfortable moving, and then I regret it horribly. Did I get rid of all the Toronto people? Hello, friends. Hope you're doing well. We got 30 people watching, 61 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm painting some miniatures. My cats might make an appearance, and we're having some holiday stuff in the background. Try to figure out a good angle here. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend so far. Let's put that there so it's a little bit closer since the cats aren't here. If Rocky comes back, I'll be sure, or Mochi, I'll be sure to put the camera right on them. And now Mochi's crying for attention. What's going on here? Thank you once again, Lobotomy Queen, for the gems. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Susan, once again for the happy poop. I really appreciate it. Where are we at here? Okay. And Mochi's crying for attention. Oh my God. Where are we at here? Tariffs, Lobotomy Queen's thing. I'm catching up on chat real quick. Chat the gems sent. No more gems is fine. Timu, joke, app is suspicious. It is okay. Low decorations were festive. Kim could follow you to show us the bronze sword. What did I do that had a bronze sword? I know I've done a lot. Maybe you're thinking about this guy. Hi, Rocky. So I've done this guy a little while ago on stream. Oh, fuck. What size brush do you use for the tiny parts? I don't know. I think it's like a 0 times 5. I got a whole bunch of cheap brushes, and I just pull out whatever is the smallest I could find. So this is come on. This is a 5 times 0 brush. There we go. This is one of my smallest. And I've seen smaller brushes. They don't usually last that long with me because I guess I don't clean them right, but yeah. And again, I buy cheap brushes, so it's fine. And I feel like my ears and my head are starting to mess with me a bit again. Let me lower the brightness on this screen, actually. Yeah, let's dim this all the way. That'll probably last better, not mess with my eyes. Jordan Timu sucked. Thanks for a refund. How you guys doing? What are you doing? Rocky's being Rocky. Personal, drank too much. You have an app that tells you, like, full. Make sure the chat stays fresh on Wave K. Can't fly specific distance, helipad, hospital, airport. Yeah, in New York City, you can't really do, you're not really supposed to do drones at all unless you go through a big ass process. That said, a lot of people just ignore that. I love the real estate use of drones. Like, if you ever seen those, what is it called? Those YouTube videos where they have like tours of like expensive castles or super expensive houses, and they fly in from above, and you see the nice estate that you would have, you know, if you were rich. And then you see the front of the house, the side of the house, and then the really cool ones, it flies into the door, and then it flies through the whole the whole property, and you go see room by room how everything looks. That is so badass and amazing. Although you kind of feel like one of these, I bet you bad actors are using drones to like scout these places to rob them. Like, if people are using them for, you know, good purposes, like selling them and like, you know, mapping and all that stuff, you know, there's some criminals out there flying into some people's houses with a drone, looking around for what's locked, what's not, what's inside, what's not, and then like doing this sort of stuff. Nature drone footage is also amazing. I've noticed in Korea, South Korea, a whole bunch of camping vloggers record themselves with drones, and it's always kind of epic. Not like super epic, but kind of epic, because you see them following through the campsite and the trail and all that. It's pretty fun. Color team miniatures, Nardio, thank you. Drone delivery is interesting. It's coming from a delivery driver. He's badass. I think that is it. I love the pink and the color hat. All right. Rocky is being a little pain right now. You like the guy with the pie problem? Haha. Volcano drones are cool. Volcano drones are crazy. Volcano drones are crazy. All right, we're caught up to chat. Holy crap. When I was younger, there was, I remember in some of my biology classes, they were telling me about some caves that are too toxic for people to go into because the fumes inside are so noxious. Now it's like, my God, we could be sending drones into so many places we shouldn't go into ourselves. All right. Hi, buddy. Hi. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. I haven't abused you for a while. I have not abused you in a while. You know what time it is? There you go. Thank you guys so much for the decorations. Thank you guys so much for the Halloween, for the Christmas costumes. Thank you guys so much for helping out with all the stuff. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And as a gift to you, I give you Rocky being tortured. Being tortured. I gotta admit, that is fun. That is fun putting that on him. Saving canaries with technology, yeah. Oh. Hello, Laura. I'm glad you do laugh at this stream. I'm glad you do. It does make me, honestly, it makes me happy how this is like a two-way street for us. Like, I de-stress while I stream, you guys de-stress while I stream. Like, I swear to God, like, pretty often, I feel indebted to you guys during a stream and after a stream. When you see, like, again, if you guys go to the beginning of my streams and the end of my streams, I go from stressed out, annoyed, in a bad mood to relaxed and happy. Are you painting Warhammer? Close, actually. These two are Lord of the Ring figures from Games Workshop. So, yeah, these are they. Lord of the Ring miniatures. And a couple streams ago, I painted this guy up. So I'm gonna paint them to be like, this is the king and these are the two princes. And I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but I'm just painting them all up. It's kind of fun doing it that way. Ian Home, given the choice, do felines like mice or cat food best? In my experience, a cat likes cat food more. I remember a while ago I had like I mean, it depends what kind of like food you're giving it, how hungry the cat is. But I have had cats, like a cat, go from like enjoying and killing mice I would sacrifice to it, to just killing the mouse and walking away to eat regular food. So, a long time ago, I got this cat who was from the streets for a while, and he only opened up after I got like some feeder mice. And then after I did that, he was like super extroverted and loving and exploring the apartment some more. But then after a while, he just lost interest in the feeder mice and would just eat his regular food. So, are you painting Warhammer given the choice? I've just played my Lord of the Rings deck from Magic the Gathering. I know all the people in Lord of the Rings. Cool. Wow, they're so small. They are pretty tiny. They are pretty tiny. The smallest miniatures that I've done were something called snotlings for, what is it called? For Blood Bowl / Blitz Bowl. I have like a snotling team from Brute Fun Miniatures, and those things are tiny. Oh my God, they're tiny. Are you from New York? I am from New York. And something to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. So we are painting up their flowing cloth with a metallic blue paint that is an ink from Daler-Rowney. This is a pearlescent acrylic ink. And this kind of reminds me of nail polish, the way it looks. I don't have an affiliate link with Daler-Rowney, but I got this from some place called Blick. But I do have Amazon affiliate links. One of these days, I will share some stuff. I will share some stuff. I promise. And thank you for asking to have that, because that makes me feel better about like sharing that sort of thing. Seriously. How much Italian do you have in me? Do I have in me? None. I have no Italian. I am Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rican on both sides, and then my great-grandfather, I believe, is Spaniard. To my limited knowledge, I have zero Italian in me. Nor do I want any Italian in me. I have never been to the Woodstock site. Hi, buddy. Now, if I could find myself a gorgeous Italian and make the kids halfers, that'd be fun. You know, I've noticed something, and this is not me trying this. I have noticed every single Italian Puerto Rican hybrid I've ever met was super attractive, like super attractive. So yeah, if I had to choose for the bloodline, maybe Italian. Why'd you get with mom? Because I knew you'd be beautiful. She was beautiful, and I knew you'd be beautiful. All 23 of you. Because they also love large families. So yeah. Welcome back, Fuzzy Paws. Have Italian, have Irish. Fun. It's Celis. Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a good night. Half Italian, half Irish. Ali's laugh. What's going on? It's getting late. I have to go. Good night. Have a good night, Lobotomy Queen. Yes, it is getting a little bit late. Again, I'm going to be passing out earlier this week as well, but for now, I'm going to be up a little bit later with you guys, if you don't mind. Yeah, it is a fun username. Jojo, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Happy Oh, no, it's Monday now. Happy Monday, guys. Hope you're all having a great start to your week. Well, I know a bunch of our West Coasters are still in the Sunday times, but for the rest of us. Rocky is underneath my feet, and Mochi is back in the bedroom crying. I have two of these open. Great. The cats will be back. Hello, Susan, Linda, good evening. The real cat, bad iPhone dinger. Oh, yeah. Let me lower that notification so it's not annoying you guys. Sorry about that. Let's just mute this over here so you guys don't hear that. Sorry about that. That must be annoying. Yeah, so we're getting some Consicon things. I'm getting some texts from people. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening in my personal life. Nothing good. Nothing good. Yeah, it's always when you're outside and you hear the text thing. It's like, is it me? That's why I try to change my ringtones. No, thankfully not that bad. I had a job interview today at noon, and they just canceled on me. And then some stuff's happening for Consicon at the same time. So yeah, fun times. Like, who cancels a job interview this fucking late? This is not even the first time, so let's get off that subject. But yeah, we had some Consicon cancellation, and I had some job interview cancellations, and I am not happy. Nope, just canceled. I'm guessing it's like Monday. They're like, I'm hungover right now. And since I'm just an evil recruiter, I'm just going to cancel. It really pisses me off. What's going on here? Ex-girlfriend going to change my rooster or something, booed them. Oh, sorry, they canceled, they rescheduled. No, I'd be throwing stuff, so you're doing okay. I hate same day cancel, dude. I mean, I've had the best one, virtual job interview, because most places are doing job interviews online now. 8 minutes until the interview, they canceled. And that was one of the worst. The very, very worst one was, it was like a 1:15 virtual job interview. All right, cool. I'm there at 1:15. You've just been put in a queue. You're sixth person in the queue. What? So yeah, I have to be there at 1:15 for an online interview, and then I put into a queue. And then when I was like 3 people away from being seen for this interview, and God knows that's like a good wait in, it just closed out. Like the person just canceled it. And then the best part is this is through a website called ZipRecruiter. There's nothing you could do. There's no way you could like report the recruiter for wasting your time. There's nothing you could do. And maddening the powerlessness we have in this world these days. If you just, So again, at least I got canceled now. You know, in one way you could say this is good, because like now I could sleep in a little longer, I can get some stuff done, I could do laundry in the morning or some shit. At least I'm not waiting for the time and it's like, well, fuck you. Fuck me. I'm gonna be unemployed. I'm gonna be homeless soon. This fucking kills me. Oh, this kills me. And I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, we're changing subject. We are changing subject. So I'm gonna try to make these miniatures look pretty similar, like tone-wise. I'm gonna give them all the green swords. They're all gonna have the flowing blue cloth and skin. And then I'm going to make sure they all have, let's actually put the camera on here. There we go. So I'm gonna make sure they all have same color swords, same color cloth and skin. And then I'm gonna make their armor different. And maybe, I don't know, I gotta differentiate these guys somehow. Maybe I'll give one like gray hair and one like golden blonde hair. I gotta figure it out. But I want this to look like the king and his 2 sons. That is a plan. So with that said, I'm gonna go grab the green paint. I'll be right back. And I'm totally not gonna punch my pillow a few times. I'm totally not gonna go punch my pillow several times. Although I can't punch my pillow, my arm's fucked up. Yeah, I'm totally not gonna punch my pillow now. Okay, so for the other two guys, I'm going to use a pearlescent white goldy paint for their flesh. I'm going to make everybody's sword metallic green. And I did not punch the pillow because I don't want to fuck my arm up any more than it already is. Oh, boy. All right. How are you guys doing tonight? We have 53 people hanging out with us. Hi, my name is Bernardo Spaniel. My voice just went kind of high-pitched there. That's kind of weird. What is this? Now my phone holder's being weird and getting loose. I gotta figure that out tomorrow. Let's put this back over here that way. Hi, my name is Bernardo Spaniel from Nardio.net. I hope you're all doing great. I paint miniatures, read chat. I have cats. I'm from New York City, and I try to do lighthearted, chill, escapist streams. So no drama, no politics, no religion, no gross stuff, no hitting on me. Although it's nice when it's an attractive woman, but for the most part, no. I hope you're all having a good night. If you want to do me a huge favor, please hit a subscribe. That does a lot of good for me. Anywho, so tonight we're painting up some ghost dudes for some future games. And after that, if we have enough time, we'll base coat some other dudes. We have a Grim Reaper-like spell caster, and then a Krampus miniature that needs a lot of base coat. So I don't know what I'm going to use this guy for. Probably Blitzball. We'll see. Hopefully you're all having a good night. So yeah, hi. I'm congested and kind of tired and kind of sick. The very Christmas vibe. I don't know if you've seen the decorations. So some of our subscribers has sent over some refrigerator decorations, which is all the stuff you're seeing here. And then we have now Mary over here. And then the rest of the stuff I put up, we have the reef that's lit up, a whole bunch of twinkly lights up here, the snowman we put over there, the sock from over here. They used to be a J sock. Yeah, maybe later on I'll shut off the lights and you could get the full Christmas vibe going. I'm using our gnome here for light when the light is off, so you guys will see the effect of this soon. Actually, since Rocky isn't here, we can leave the gnome on over here and add to that. There we go. So, cool. Hi. I look a mess today. My hair is extra frizzy. The cats are doing things. Mochi's hanging out on a coat of mine on the bed, and Rocky is hunting. Hey, buddy. Okay, Rocky's underneath me now. I'm sure if I put the Christmas tree on here, Rocky'd want to jump up. I have a bunch of decorations meant to go on here, but the problem is every time I decorate up here, Rocky wants to jump up, and he's a big old boy, so he'll break things. Low key, you should put up a picture of Park Suk. I have no idea who that is. Oh, so this is like a fanboy account. Why would I don't even know who this person is. Why should I put a picture of that? He's hunting fun stuff. He is hunting fun stuff that I brought home for him. Well, I've never heard of your obsession, so he's not going up in my channel. Hello, James. I am doing okay. Hopefully you're okay. I honestly don't remember you at all, James. I'm not even gonna bullshit. It's kind of familiar, but kind of not. And I don't think we've chatted very much, so I'm gonna say no. Like if you're one of my regulars, I would kind of remember you. But Miss, we're not there yet. And as much as people try to get that parasocial relationship going, I'd actually like to get to know people. So I'm not gonna fake, oh my God, yeah, I missed you. Yeah, dude, you've been in chat. Yeah, man, been a long time. Like, no, no. Honestly, no. I doubt I will miss you. Set your expectations properly. Set your expectations properly. Like, honestly, when people start off with this kind of chat, I'm immediately put on edge because the conversation usually goes south. So, yeah, I'm not going to miss you. A little weirded out, honestly. Don't be this way. Don't be this way. Would you eat a bacon cheeseburger for $500? I mean, yeah. I have no issues with bacon cheeseburger as long as it's well done. Oh no! I mean, is it a good bacon cheeseburger? Or is it something from like, I mean, you know, all things considered, if it's good, yes, I would happily have a bacon cheeseburger and be paid $500. I don't see the downside there. Now, don't be like one of those weirdos who's like, okay, but what if it's this? What if this? No, 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 no. Just a good bacon cheeseburger, yes. What did you get you for Christmas? Nothing. I got you nothing at all. Don't, please, chat, don't get weird now. Please don't get weird now. We were doing so good for so long. Please don't get weird now. It's been a whole like half hour since I had to ban a bunch of people. Don't get added to the list, kids. While I'm still a small YouTuber, I don't mind banning people. Oh my God, I just called myself a YouTuber. Like in one way it's true, another way it still feels weird to say aloud. Fridge tour, you know what? I'll schedule it. I don't even know when I'll do the next fridge tour. What are you doing down there, dude? Hi. Hi, fuzzy butt. Rocky's underneath me. Hi. Doing it in 23 minutes? No. I mean, I'll actually announce it like on the channel story or something. Make an event out of it again. I mean, I just, for the most part, what do I even have in there? They have some expired tofu, like one thing of milk left, some, actually my fridge is pretty empty. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Your voice is calming. Thank you so much, Linda. I'm glad you feel that. You think that. Actually, where's the bronze? Where's the bronze? Got gold there. There it is. Or do we do lead belcher? Let's do lead belcher. Keep it simple. Hopefully you're all having a good night tonight. Hopefully it stays nice and chill. Hopefully we finally got rid of all the crazies. We'll see. Well, you behave yourself really well if you consider yourself such. Please don't ever turn crazy, Susan, please. I am honestly begging you. You seem really nice. I'd rather not lose a nice person. Kenna, I'm hungry. Well, get yourself a snacky. Being empty is bad for the fridge. Fill it up with jugs of water. I never thought about that. Sunflower seeds. Well, the good ones are always super salty, so I avoid them now. But yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I used to eat a whole bunch of sunflower seeds. Now I just worry about inhaling all that salt. And then they have the flavored ones, like the barbecue and the ranch and all that. Ooh. Ooh. I will look into filling my fridge up. If that really does affect my fridge's performance, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And anything to keep the power bill down. Yeah, my New York City power bills are disgusting. Like, I live in a tiny apartment. My bill is stupid. Why am I dropping things tonight? Am I okay? What the fuck? I don't remember dropping stuff this often. And like my brushes? Oh. I think I have to, maybe I'll try to go to bed early tonight. How many miniatures do you have? Woo! Woo! A lot? Like painted and unpainted? A lot. I would probably venture to guess. Ooh. Like individual miniatures, probably like 1,000 from various ways. Like some of these are like small miniatures that came in collections. So like if you ever ordered something from Mantic Games, you could get like 40 to 70 miniatures in one box. So if you have several boxes of those and a few boxes of this and that, and then I've gotten miniatures from other sorts of ways here and there. I don't know, a couple hundred at least, maybe 1,000, maybe. Although that sounds like a lot. Rocky, I don't know. I mean, I don't have the space to do the scenes. One of these days I will. Those are all future plans if everything works out for me. Like if things work out for me and like 2025 is a year of success, maybe I plan on doing a lot more with the channel. But right now, like 100% of my focus is on job hunting. So I can't really even allow myself to entertain the fantasy of doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Like that part of me is dead. I still want to. Like I have like a whole like little drawer thing here full of single player games I want to do battle reports to. Like, I would love to do this sort of thing, but like right now, my focus is all on making rent. And I know that sounds boring and whatnot, but yeah, shave your head. No, I don't think so. At least not for a while. Um, might be able to do some things with the images of your images in AI, make some video. But nope, nope, I don't want that, Ali. I don't want that. I'd rather not have my images used that way. And like maybe I was thinking about using AI for some of the miniatures that I painted, like images of them, and then turning them into like either the beginnings of video for. Okay, so let's say Blitzball. I've painted up a lot of Blitzball teams, and I've always thought it would be really cool to have an animated, like small part of the screen where, let's say, if a dark elf tackles a goblin, there's an animation that plays out of a dark elf painted up in the way I painted mine, tackling a goblin. So if I was able to take like images of both and then have somehow the magic of AI rig them and have one tackle the other and make a whole bunch of animations like that, like that would be great to have like happen on my battle reports in the future, where it can be like, again, like, oh yeah, the dark elf tackled him in lower part. You're seeing that happen. I think that'd be really cool. And then I remember back in games of Fire Team, I kind of wanted that to happen for like I don't know, Space Marine shooting the Tau player. It'd be fun. It takes an hour to make a 20-second clip. Geez, not as simple as a picture would make a scene you want. I mean, I know it takes a lot of work. I've been meaning to look into the AI stuff because I find it beautiful. Like, I follow a whole bunch of AI channels on YouTube who make AI snippets of, I don't know, what if the Lord of the Rings happened in the 1970s? I just found the one that was like, what if there was a Blood Bowl set in the 80s dark fantasy, which is kind of interesting. And there's something called Abandoned Films who does some fun AI things, and I just find it really cool. And then the fun part is like if you know how to do it, which seems like you know how to do it, you can make so much money on YouTube. It seems by making these AI channels, like just farming views from like random cool clips of this fantasy miniature versus that fantasy miniature. I actually follow an AI channel who does Warhammer not theories, but like fan stories. What if Luke Skywalker Walker went to the 40K universe? How would his story unfold? What if Superman went into 40K? What if Captain America went into 40K? There's someone called Warhammer Theorist on YouTube, and this person makes some really good what if stories. Like this like the energy of this reminds me of, I know some of you guys might remember this. Do you guys remember fanfics from like a bunch of your favorite TV shows, movies, or books? And they'd be like really talented like writers on the internet making fan fiction stories of this, and that. I'm not talking about the sex ones. Yes, we read the sex ones, but like the fun fanfic of what would happen here, or sometimes it'd be like hidden episodes, or what happened between these episodes. Like fans would like theory craft and plot out interesting stories that fill the gaps between seasons. So somebody's been doing that with 40K stuff, and it's really interesting. Let me see if I can find it real quick. What is this? History. Not you. Warhammer Theorist, here it is. So this guy's channel is pretty great. Like he's done, what if Saitama from One Punch Man went to the Marvel Universe? That was pretty fun. What if the Emperor of Mankind went to the Marvel Universe? Pretty much people either going from Marvel and DC into the Warhammer universe or vice versa. And the stories are kind of fun. They had the guy from, what is it called? Solo Leveling go into the Warhammer universe and turn into two-parter. It was actually a lot of fun. So I recommend this channel. And if you hate AI, you could ignore this. But I think this is worth a listen to if you're a fan of fan stories. Fuzzy Paws, your mom goes to college. What? You see a lot of grammar errors and no emojis. It's me. Nice. Let's go back here. How many miniatures you have? Maybe to make some things. Takes me an hour to make that. I've been making lots of stuff. Cool. I was gonna make an AI video of Ali painting miniatures, giving you a shout out for the motivation to learn how to paint me. I'm watching for a show helping me. Ooh, what kind of show are you doing? Is the Kevin Lang show on YouTube? Never heard of this person. Can I be careful about all, sharing, again, too much personal information? Because if you go on the show, I don't know. I mean, you just be careful. Just be careful. I have never heard of this Kevin Lang person. Hi, buddy. And Rocky has made his appearance. All right, Mr. Star of the show. Let's put you on center stage. Let's get these out of your way. How dare I have this in your space? You're about to kick that off, weren't you? All right, Rocky is back. We're here. Thank you, Ali. You see a lot of grammar errors, not me. Got you, and no capitals. Okay. Do you scrub your body with soapy water? What? Yes, I take baths. Why would you ask such a silly question? You high? Are you being weird? Liz Rosa. Wait, Ali, I thought you were AI. Smoked, get smoked. Smoked, sending the hundreds. Thank you so much. No, I scrub my body with tree hut body scrub and a scent of raspberry fits. I know Kevin Lang smoked weed with him. Cool. Makeup Rush, thank you so much. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? Like I said, hi, Kanye West, 1994. So cute with the gnome. It is cute with the gnome, but he's gonna knock it off, I know it. Liz, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Liz, for the combos. Just hanging out in chat always. He lived in Zimbabwe, 94. All right, we're caught up. Where are we? What's your fave color? I don't really know. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's blue. Like it shifts like my moods. Like, does it look nice? Doing ASMR. I don't know. For some people, they describe this stream as ASMR, which I find interesting. Like straight up ASMR videos. I actually thought about doing that with cooking, although there's so many other channels that do that. And there's people who do it like lifestyle-wise. I don't know. Again, when I could finally like make rent and life is better for me, I was thinking about doing all sorts of content. But I'm just not there yet. I have thought about some ASMR kind of stuff because it's relaxing to listen to and watch, and I think it would be relatively easy to do. But that's before I ever shot it. So what seems interesting, ideally, conceptually, is not easy in practice. How does that work? Kind of like someone watching Pros Economics. Fuzzy Paws, what's the most overrated movie? Star Wars. I'm glad that my favorite. What? You're banned. Star Wars is the most overrated movie. Next to Star Wars, I would put Saving Private Ryan. See that feature? Oh my God, some cats in the background. They're screaming in my neighborhood. They're like wildcats and fight. Oh, that sucks. They're probably in heat. Hello. Yeah, it's kind of funny with the kind of thing. Like, I can't even be that mad at it. It's just silly. I had a yellow paint here. Where did I put that? I had a yellow paint here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hopefully scare some creepers off. All right, bringing all the colors out here tonight. Hi, buddy. Are we doing this again? Are we doing this again? Oh, yeah, the picture when Rocky had his little thing on, too. That is hilarious. Hello, friends. Hey, we got 69 people, 59 people watching, 106 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. I hope you're all having a good night relaxing with me. My name is Bernardo Spagnol from Nardio.net, a website I don't update anywhere near enough. I am from Let me take the battery charger out. There we go. I'm from New York City. I like to stream miniature painting and sometimes battle reports, pretty much chill content. So if you like this sort of content, please subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Hopefully you're all doing great. Hopefully you're having a good night. And hopefully you had a good weekend. And hopefully we all have a great week. Yeah, pretty chill night so far. Pretty meh weekend for me, but it's ending in a nice chill way because I'm hanging out with you guys. And for the most part, there's not that much drama tonight. All right. How long have you been running the Nardio website? Since 2012. Really bad day at the office one day, and I saw the writing on the wall, and I'm like, I need a creative outlet. No. I did it earlier on because like I need a creative outlet. And then I was also starting to get sick of corporate life, and I started the Nardio website. It was a lot of fun, and I've been pretty good and bad about updating it. And then at one point, we lost like 5 years worth of history because we changed service providers and the transfer went bad, and that like killed my motivation for a bit. And now I've pretty much kind of transitioned over to YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since 2016, although it wasn't until just recently that I started actually gaining traction on the channel. And honestly, I prefer the YouTube stuff. Again, if I had more time and energy available toward it, I would like to be creating more like content, like, you know, evergreen content, like battle reports. And although I do kind of like the topic of the day and newsy things, but don't have the energy for that right now. Hopefully one day. I kind of love the idea of doing like a nightly show, like a pre-scripted nightly show where we'd go over like, I don't know, fun events that happen during the day or the week, catch up on some stuff like that, then go into, I feel like my hair looks like shit today. Anyway, like, you know, some pre-scripted, here's what I find interesting, here's what I found cute, here's what I find like entertaining for you guys or informative in a way. And I don't know, do that nightly. That seems like a lot of fun. And then continue to do the live streams too. So like maybe some pre-recorded, like here's the newsy sort of thing. Or maybe do that live too and only allow some chats at the end. And then just a free form live stream like this, like with a mini painting and chit chat, also have that happen. If I could focus on this like that heavily, oh my God, that would be amazing. What about you guys? What would you like to see from me? There's a fun question for the people in chat. Lurkers, you don't have to answer this. You can just relax and watch as per always. But like, what would you guys like to see content-wise from me? Besides the 24-hour Rocky Cam. And the heavy rumbling has started early. Great. We can start drawing if you want. I'd rather not. Excellent cat, he is excellent. Hello, KR Campbell. It was bad, I see on the video. Do you mean not much drama with the three Bernardos in chat dueling? Nah, I don't mind. I find it adorable. Sally Forway. Hello, love from England. Hello, love from New York City. I hope you're having a good day in England so far. Happy Monday over there. Hope your week is amazing. I hope all of your weeks is amazing. Hope we all have a great week. And reminder, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am having a completely free 3-day event on my Discord channel called CasaCon. It is a free 3-day international online convention, and you are all invited to it. You can check out the link below or look up CasaCon on Google. It is held on Discord. It has speakers from around the world. We have like 70 plus panelists. We have an artist alley you guys can check out. We have a whole bunch of interesting content for you guys, and I'd love it if all of you go. No, it's happening this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 12th through the 14th, and you're all invited. And if possible, please, please, please spread the word of CasaCon. I want this convention so full, we don't have space for people to come into. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if you guys can please spread the word of CasaCon, I would love it if we had the con completely full. Do I have to talk in it? No, you don't have to talk. You could just lurk. You could just watch. I mean, in fact, we have most of it's like panels. You go into a panel room and you watch and you just watch what's happening. We do have some channels where you can talk. We have some voice acting events. If you want to try your hand at voice acting with real voice actors from around the world, you can do that. Can I send pics of your cat? Yes, you can. We have a channel called Cute Pet Pictures where we encourage you to just share pet pictures. What's it all about? It's based on like American anime / fan conventions. So we have voice actors come on and give you talks on how to become a voice actor. We have Q&A for voice actors. We have live scene readings. So if you want to practice voice acting, you can. We have professors from around the world coming on and giving panels on various subjects from pop culture to Japanese history to anime to manga to like Australian stuff. We have a whole bunch of speakers from all around the world. So, and again, all free, all totally free. Just join the Discord for free. Join the CasaCon Discord server, And there you can like share pictures of your cats. You can look at other people's pictures of pets. We're gonna start a mini painting contest. So if you guys are fans of mini painting, whoever wins this year gets 2 prizes. They get Dawn of War, the board game, and they get a little Gundam. So there's a whole bunch. There's even a cosplay contest, and the winners of the cosplay. There's 2 cosplay contests. One for like professional, and one for like kind of like a chill cosplay contest. I'm tired now, so I can't speak properly. But yeah, we have prizes. We have a whole bunch of cool stuff, and we invite you all to come and check it out. So in the channel description, I have links to the Discord server, and in one of my recent posts, I have links to the Discord server. You're all invited. Hi. Why are you killing your tail? Why are you killing your tail? Why are you killing your tail? Huh? Why are you killing your tail? All right, buddy. You're going at your tail a little too much there. Let's get you to hunt again. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You should know better. Whoa, you're being spicy tonight. You are being spicy tonight. Come over here. Come over here, spicy boy. I don't like that. You are being a little aggressive with your tail. I don't like you grooming that hard. Maybe I'll pull out the laser in a bit. All right. How do you do? Howdy, chat. Hello, looking so outrageous. He's so freaking cute. Is it just the cats? Yes, I have 2 cats. If I called Rocky start the drama once he started cleaning himself. Yeah. I'm starting to worry that he's over grooming out of stress, and that is worrisome. That is very worrisome. I've had a cat before who over groomed, and it's not good. So it could be boredom, it could be stress, but I have to get to the bottom of it before it becomes something that's a habit, because once it becomes a habit, it's really hard to deal with that. Hello from Philadelphia. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You know, I kind of want to take a break from the painting and like have the lights on more prolifically. Was wondering if it was just cat photos on the site. Like the website, like the Nardio website, or you mean Casacon? Casacon, we have cats and dogs, and I think recently ducks on there. The Nardio website, it is cats and I think some dogs. Hopefully you're all having a good night. More Mr. Fuzzy in a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see when I try this. All right. Laser time. Mr. Fuzzy will be back later on. Are you allowed to say who you're most excited to see at Casacon? You know, to be completely honest, it's not a who. It's not a who. It's never a who. I'm always most excited to see the full panels. I know that sounds like a cheesy cop-out. I know that sounds like a cheesy cop-out, but I'm gonna put my hat on because I think my hair looks silly tonight. So I'm excited whenever we have panels that are full. So when I see all the panel rooms full of people, yes, that's what has me the happiest. And then the second happiest is when we have the people who are the panelists, the speakers, who speak on one thing, and then they stay as viewers, as attendees for the rest of the con. And that's always a win for us, because it's like there's something about getting some professors or some voice actors from around the world to come on the con and hang out and do their panel. That's great. But the fact that they sometimes choose to spend the entire weekend watching all the other panels is amazing, and it shows that we're doing something right. Like, that's my favorite part, when they're like, oh wow, this guy was here since Friday. Or when I start realizing that people are staying in every single panel all weekend. That makes me really happy. That's what I want to see. And then there's some people who stick around from the opening ceremonies of both me and Jasmine, talking about like, hey, this is Casacon, this is why we created it. So the closing ceremonies were like, you know, thank you guys for sticking with us all this time. Like, there are people who spend their entire weekend with us, and that makes me really happy. That makes me super duper happy. That's like my favorite part of the whole thing. Like, people like block out the entire weekend just to hang. That's beautiful. The first time we had Casacon, I was so overwhelmed that it all worked, that Jasmine pulled everything together. Because like Casacon is 99% Jasmine. She's like my co-founder of Casacon and Nardio. And she puts together an amazing event every year. I help here and there, but like Casacon was my idea, her execution. And I'm always amazed what she's able to pull off. And this year she's done another outstanding job putting things together, getting great speakers. And like, I still remember the first time like we did the opening ceremony at Casacon, I was like dizzy, because I always get insomnia the night before. I always get insomnia the night before Casacon. And the end of CasaCon, I was so fucking tired and exhausted and also happy the first CasaCon that I was crying in happiness. Like, thank you guys, it worked. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for making this work so well. And we had a whole bunch of speakers and voice actors hanging out with us there too. Like, we actually made some friends from the first CasaCon. It was really, really nice. And that was back in 2020. And every year, every CasaCon event, we still have people coming back to it. And it's just like, it's heartwarming. It's like a little community. And that's like our big once-a-year community, at least for the CasaCon. We have monthly events, people who do come back here and there, but we have people who just show up for the big con. That's wonderful. And it's nice seeing, oh yeah, you were here before. You were here from the start. And for the most part, it's been pretty chill. We haven't had to ban many people. Like, many people at all, actually. Like, the community's been really chill. Although we try to make sure... Rocky's crying for attention. Oh my God. Give me a second. Liz Rosa, thank you so much for the combos and the hundreds. I appreciate it. I gotta grab Rocky. Hi. Don't hide. Don't hide. Come over here. Come over here. You know what? Let's talk about it. So I keep been meaning to throw this out. I got this and another gem I got a lifetime ago. And I swear to God, ever since I got the 2 gems, I've had nothing but horrible luck. And I've always been meaning to throw these out. I think I threw away the 2nd gem, and I'm gonna get rid of this gem tomorrow. And it's grown some some spots on it, so that's weird. But yes, this is an interesting gem that I'm starting to believe has been bringing me bad luck. So I'm gonna chuck this tomorrow. I don't know why I still have it. And every time I look, I'm like, did you bring me bad luck? I'm gonna put this by the door and toss it tomorrow. 12 combo over the 100. Thank you so much, Liz. Put this by the door. You're getting thrown out tomorrow. Bad luck. And right when I said that, my back started hurting. All right, throw it out right now. I kind of want to throw it out right now. I kind of want to just open the window and throw it out the window. How crazy would that be? Guys, I threw out the freaking gem and I hit the lotto. Oh my God. Working it out with the love of my life. I grew abs overnight. I'm healthy again. Made it on YouTube. Oh my God. That'd be crazy. Gem goes out tomorrow. My life turns around tomorrow. Let's hope. But yes, it will be gone tomorrow. Slim Putt, hey, good buddy. They're forcing me to eat a lot of sandwiches from Jimmy John's. Help? Why? Sounds like a good thing. And if anyone's forcing you to do anything, you sound like you're in a very weird predicament. Good luck with that. Activate hamburger protocol. Yeah, it's really interesting that I have a group. Hi. Give me a second. Rocky is being weird. Hi. Here. He ran inside. I caught a Rocky. I caught a Rocky. It's like catching crabs. You just gotta drop the trap, and then you'll get yourself a bite. Hi. You got shit in your eye. Bam. You should make a YouTube short getting rid of the rock. I don't know if I'm gonna go through that much. I'm probably just gonna throw it in the water. Rocky. Although I worry about you coming down. Let's put this back on the floor. Thankfully, it's not as painful to move him. Swallow attack for $20. Like, birds attack me for $20? I don't think I want that. Does your cat know Michael Jordan? No, he does not. My cat hasn't really met other people. It's adorable. My cats are super sweet to me, but most of the time when they meet strangers, they're scared. So I'm gonna ask for advice how to hide cheating adultery. Nope. I don't remember that. Did I? I think I just said don't be stupid. I don't think I want to meet anybody's family, so no. I have no interest in meeting any of your Uncle Pete. Don't make it weird. I don't know. I think if I did give advice on that, it's like, just don't be stupid. Because there's always some dudes who are like, hey, I cheated with her sister or her roommate or her coworker. It's like, well, you're just asking for trouble there. I mean, most people never really put that much effort into all this sort of stuff. I mean, that's another one. That is another way to go about it. I have no idea what your kids are on about. If I find out, I would either say either you tell them or I do. Don't come with me or stupidity. I mean, most of the time I've encountered people who are doing this sort of thing. It's like they're so bad at it, you're just watching them admit it to me before everything else gets found out. So it's like you just get to watch a train wreck. So it's more like, hey, I get to watch this stupidity happen, huh? I just find myself getting less and less invested. Why are you being weird? I mean, that's just kind of like it's still like kind of downer topic, so let's just drop it. Because then it turns into either virtual signaling conversation or just angry conversation. I'm really not in the mood for it. I'm pretty sure if I did have this conversation, it was kind of more in a joking sort of manner. Not like a life lesson, here's how everything works sort of thing. We're. Oh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make a new list, Liz. You're gonna make that. Who would you cheat with list? Is that the new one? What is it called? The hall pass? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? That conversation gets spicy because a whole bunch of people can't even handle that sort of topic. So let's leave that one. Let's leave that one on the floor. Well, it could be funny. I don't really want to deal with that tonight. I mean, I still kind of was surprised we didn't get more blowback from the whole, like, hear me out one. Hello, Claire. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good night. Rocky's tweaking out. Chat's pretty chill tonight. I'm painting miniatures once again. And just kind of relaxing. Been a strange weekend. And hopefully the start of an amazing week. Here's hoping. Have a good night, Nikki. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you're good. I hope you have a great week. Happy Monday, and I wish you the very best. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. I don't know. I was gonna say I was gonna stream tomorrow, like during the day, but I'm just having a conversation with somebody. I'm probably gonna have to give Rocky a bath tomorrow, and he can take a while to dry. So either A, I do a bedroom stream, and you guys can see me hanging out in my bedroom as I dry Rocky, which in one way might be entertaining, another way might be weird. Or there's no stream tomorrow during the day, but there's a stream tomorrow night. We'll see how that turns out. And I am not going to read any more hidden messages because I'm tired of people telling me all the various ways they hate me and all the other fucked up things. So I'm seeing a lot of hidden messages here. And yeah, we're just gonna ignore all these. I got a lot of hidden messages. Oh, Liz, your message got hidden. What does Bernardo say? If I was AI, I'd have big boobs. Yes, that is true. That is true. Big boobs win the internet. If I had some big fake boobs on here, you know there would be a whole bunch of people watching. There'd be so many thirstier people showing up. All right. How do messages get hidden? YouTube has a whole bunch of flagged words, or it has some AI responses to, like, if you write a certain thing, like, I hope you fucking die, or I want to rape you, or I want to rape your cat, or etc., etc., those things. There's also a bunch of banned words I can put into the thing. So it's like, a lot of the spicy words I have banned, which is kind of annoying in one way, but I kind of have to do that. And so if you say, I don't know, something that's like, I don't want the conversation to ever go near, that's banned from being said. I have to add more words into it. But yeah, a whole lot of messages get banned most of the time, and then going through them is annoying because I have a bunch of my regular people write comments that are kind of innocent, and they get banned too. Sometimes they're responding to the person who was saying something stupid, or sometimes they're just saying something innocuous, and it just gets hidden. So like random pains. Like I try to go through the hidden messages, but recently it's just getting more and more and more and more toxic. I didn't know you were into the cat stuff. What? Don't make me ban you, the real cat. I don't know what you're even trying to allude to, but stop. I am so hyper nervous of people going crazy in chat. If I sense you're going nuts, I'm just gonna ban you. I appreciate you hanging out, but keep it tame, keep it tame. Yeah, that's the normal thing. For a couple days, I just wasn't even checking it because I'm just so like, from it all. I mean, the thought is, yes, I can get moderators for that, but at the same time, it's also just like, it's weird. Calm down, have a drink. You'll see one of these days. Chat wears me down sometimes, man. Chat and then nice people going crazy, that wears me down. Tony Robbins, that's a new comparison. I don't see it at all, but hey. Would you buy any books I was selling? So I'm so slowly working on the ghosty dudes. I mean, I kind of understand that. Like, how do you know they didn't want to just rape you on the boat or just invite you out someplace to rob you? Maybe they could have contacted you to see if it was just some sort of like misunderstanding, or maybe it was some creeper. Like, I don't think I would ever take, hey, let's meet up here or meet me on the secluded area here. The world is dangerous. Like, I've had some people, like, I was considering going to some conventions in person last year, and some of my community was going, and I'm glad I didn't go, because a lot of that community that was going to go to that convention turned wackadoo. So yeah, maybe they're trying to look out for you. I don't know the specifics, but I'm always wary of in-person things. That said, I did meet a bunch of my community online, like in person. Like at what is it called? At Otakon, I met a few people who were lurkers. At Anime NYC, I met a few more lurkers, which is really cool. Like, hey guys, hope you're doing well if you're watching. Hi. But it's just, you know, it could be weird. Awesome Christmas setup. Keep smiling. Thank you so much, Pelaglu 160. Pelaglu. Okay. Thank you so much, Rocat. I work at Burger King making flame broiled Whoppers, and I wear paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Thank you for the 100. I wonder how many of us regulars you would meet IRL if you find weird. I mean, again, it depends on the circumstance. It depends on the circumstance. If I'm going to a big convention in an open space, I don't think I would mind. And then some of you have been more personable than others. So yes. And realistically, a few of the regulars who've gotten on my nerves, I've just banned. You've seen it, I just banned people. Like, you're giving me some weird vibes, banned. So yeah, it depends. You seem nice so far, Liz. So far, if you said, hey, I'm going to Anime New York City, if I see you, can I say hi? I'd say yes. But yeah. Smoked Cowboy, would you let somebody sneeze in your mouth for $5,000? All right, you know what? Smoked Cowboy, you're getting a timeout. Getting a timeout for a day. You know I don't like that stupid random chat, and you've already said a few weird things, so you're giving me a 24-hour timeout. Don't make me ban you. So yeah, like yeah, there's a go. Smoke Cowboy has been saying some sometimes sane questions, sometimes stupid things. I would not want to meet with him, but like you, Liz, maybe like Tina and Stacy, you ladies have been like pretty chill and nice, and there. It's like yeah, okay, sure. But like somebody who does meme shit, is like, would you rather this? Like no, you sound stupid. I want to meet stupid in real life. I'm like, if you think I'm cranky towards stupid online, I'm even worse in person. I have less time to deal with that shit in real life. So if somebody comes over, hey Bernardo, would you get the fuck out of my face? Get the fuck out of my face right fucking now. That's how it goes. I've been stream sniped before. It's a little crazy. It was my stream. Like, in what way? Maybe I don't want to know. You don't love me, doesn't want to have the best New York pizza. I don't. I don't want to have the best New York pizza. I'm scared of it. It's always so expensive. And I'm so used to I'm so used to this pizza being disappointing. I don't know if I want to have good pizza anymore because it's probably gonna be super expensive. Like $5.50 a slice at some place like I used to go to. I just looked it up online a couple days ago during the stream. $5.50 a fucking slice. That is criminal. That is criminal. So no, I don't want to meet up for pizza. I would feel bad if somebody bought me a $5.50 slice of pizza. Or yeah, the pie's 35. That you mean ain't bad. That's disgusting. That's wrong. A pie for $35? Oh. See, that's why I'm hesitant to ever talk about where I am at streams. Like, I don't like giving personal details of where I'm going, where I'm going to be at. I would avoid that if I were you, Ali. I feel like that's asking for trouble. Looks like you're having fun making stuff on deep dish pizza. What are you on about? Yeah. And why are you bringing that up, Ali? Like, is this your AI side going with random conversation, or is this... I don't get it. Hell yeah, place on your roster roughly $60 a pie. The line, see, that's the funny thing, because it's probably like a tourist destination, and tourist destinations get that. Like they charge stupid prices, and the lines are insane. And there's a sort of group of people I call sheeple, who like line up for anything that has a line, and then they're always more excited about anything they lined up for. And I think that just excuses a lot of places to be subpar. And there's something to be said that you hear this line often. It was good until it got famous. That's like a pretty popular line for people like restaurants and places. Like if it gets featured anywhere, then it gets hit by a bunch of like tourists. They can't keep up. They have to start flipping through staff to keep up with the masses, and the quality dips. And then they start getting greedy and raising the prices. And then the landlord sees, oh, this place is getting a whole bunch of extra people. Let's raise their rent, so they have to raise the prices even more. So yeah, it's like a vicious cycle of fail that happens. The best pizza places I've been to were the family joints in small towns, like small town in New Jersey, small town in Philadelphia, like a family joint run by the same family for like 60 years, some Greek folk, some Italian folk, everybody in there looks like they should be working there. But yeah. Most stuff in New York City is trash these days, just pure trash these days. So he's pretty much done. Got to do his belt. Oops. What about you? So I got to do his hilt. He's pretty much done too. Do his crown. We'll get some bright gold for the crown. Maybe that gold. Not worth it. My bad. Should have said, looks like you're having fun making stuff. And yes, for a deep dish pizza, $5 to $10. Say, take care. Thank you, Babu. Getting stupid. I'm so tired. The crazy price for pie. I mean, if people are willing to pay, that's the thing. If people are willing to pay for it, I'm not. Like, I avoid lines. Like, I just don't like standing in lines if I don't have to. I hate waiting for dinner. If I have to go to a restaurant and wait 2 hours to get seated, it's almost never worth it. Almost never fucking worth it. I really don't like having to wait in lines for anything. I just don't have the patience. I'm not built that way. I hate places that look Insta-worthy, so these influencers come out, take pics, and the food sucks. Yeah, a lot of places put more effort on the decor than they do the food. It is a shame, which is why I don't have social media besides YouTube. I can't stand people who spend more time on their phone than enjoying restaurants or places. Great way to see it. Anytime I would go on a date and the woman pulled out her phone to check it, I'm like, are we done here? Are we done here? Like, I ended 2 dates for that already. Like, start of the date, sits down, pulls out the phone. I'm like, am I boring you? We just sat down. And one of them got upset that I was even saying that. Another one's like, is it weird? I'm like, it's kind of weird. Like, I would only pull out my phone on a date if this bitch is boring. Like, get me the fuck out of here, call, say I have herpes, say something. Oh no, oh no, oh no, the roof has herpes, I gotta go, bye. Like, why would you do that? Adrian, hello. Average is also fine dining. Pizza places go as high as 100 a pie. Yeah, I mean, again, there's people who have money they don't care about. God bless them. They support the economy. Who dates in 2025? People who want to date. Nothing wrong with dating. I will never be so red-pilled where I'm against dating. I'm not that type of guy. I could see the $100 pie happening in Vegas and those high-end places. I actually can't believe that. Mikkel is talking about 1,000 and some symbol I don't understand. So maybe that's like some third world thing, like euros or something. Let's see, $100, $100. Why are you chatting in money? What is this? Why is my phone locked? Why was my phone locked? My watch locked. Great. Did something else get canceled? What happened? It's called Red Ash. No idea. $100 pie. People aren't F-boys. What? Do you pay for the whole meal? I mean, yeah. At least for me, when I've gone on dates, I've paid for the meal. I think these days they split it, which I think I would only split a meal with a date if it wasn't a date. Or if she turned out to be a mega bitch and I'm like, oh man, I hate you. By the end of the date, it's like, do you want to split it? Yes, let's split it. Let's split it. Fuck you. If you want to cover me, fine. Like if I was salty at the end of a date, then like, yeah, let's split it. But if it's like a date where like I want to get with this woman, I wouldn't split it. I wouldn't split it. Like, I almost feel like I'm being friend-zoned if a woman wants to split the meal after a date. Like, oh, shit, it went that badly? Thankfully, that hasn't happened too much. And the only times it has happened, like, the idea came up was with, I wasn't even interested anyway. Like, I thought it was, like, a platonic lunch thing. Like, I've mistakenly gone on dates a few times, and it's like, I thought I was just meeting up with you to go to, like, as a friend. That happened like a meetup group organizer and like a coworker. I don't know, there's somebody else too. Yeah. But like sometimes I'd go out with somebody in a platonic way and then she would refer to it afterward as a date. I'm like, that wasn't a date. She's like, what do you mean? Like, it wasn't a date. We just went out and had some food. It wasn't a date. I didn't, like, if I don't try to kiss you or get with you, it's not a date. That's just us getting food. So yeah, when it's just platonically us getting food, I'm not interested in paying for the whole fucking meal. Like, but if it's like, I think your girlfriend material and I want to go out with you, then yeah, I'll pay for the meal. I think it's the kind of like the guy thing to do. Tourist traps, people crazy, $100 a pie, $100, like, yeah, Las Vegas is crazy though. Like, stupid prices on food for Las Vegas makes sense. End of the day, she just pisses me off. I usually just wait. What the fuck? End of the date, and she just pisses me off. I usually just go pay my half and leave. I don't even say anything. Damn, dude. How often does that happen? That kind of sounds... Let's not get into that conversation. That's kind of like depressing, angry, sad, and I don't want to even touch that. Clinton check is normal. If she don't do it, then she probably just using you for a meal. I don't believe in that red pill shit too much. Yes, I know I have met women who do that, who just use guys for meal. Thankfully, I have never encountered one myself on a date. I have befriended women who do that to guys, but I've been good enough of paying attention where I haven't fallen for that myself. It's most of the time when I come across people like that, I'm pretty sure I can tell. Out of 11, I met 2 of them. All right, let's get off of this. I don't care about your social lives. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Especially if it's going to go into the negative stuff. Like, I'm not here to have that, like, let's bitch about women thing. I really don't want that. Or dating things. Because then it turns into, oh my God, this person, oh yeah, 5 years ago, and I've never gotten over this. It's like, holy shit, put that baggage back in the drawer. Put it back in the drawer. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. What is it, one of the channel rules? None of your problems. Not here for that. Started with you with the meal thing. I kind of did, but I don't think it's got that far. Yeah, what about them Bengals? Yeah, the sports. That they hit the home run into that home run into the field goal. Yeah, that was great. Segway. Let us make the hilt silver. We'll go silver. It's a fun conversation to have maybe sometime in the future, but I'm also tired. And then it's one of those conversations I kind of want to go into carefully. Because again, you have this sort of, hey, let's chat about this. And this is one of those things that's like a fucking landmine sort of thing where people just start bringing back trauma from like 15 years ago and shit. And it's like, you ever notice that when you have certain conversations in public that like, it's good and good and good until it turns into like trauma dumps or like rah against the other side. It's like, oh my God. Gotta go. Game calling me. Ooh, cool. What game are you gonna play? Where would we have here? Bronze, maybe. Bronze hilts? We do black. Let's do silver and then the gold on the bottom. Yeah, we'll do the silver. I will say it is fun making friends with the people who are horrible. Like, I've befriended several whore men and women, and they tell me their exploits, and I find it fascinating. I would never ever date them, but I find listening to them a lot of fun. Their callous disregard for the other gender, their ability to rationalize every situation to be they're never wrong, the fun way they downplay the bad behavior is great. And then for the longest time, it felt me good about it. It made me feel good about being in a relationship. Like, man, thank God I'm in a relationship. I don't have to deal with this sort of crazy out here anymore. Bro's decked out in Christmas. Yes, I am. When I used to work in the eye field that asked a patient, what brings you in today? They'd spill their whole life except the eye problem. Oh my God. I would hate it when I'm a patient someplace and the nurse starts telling me their life story. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sick. Fix me. I don't care. Nardio, have you done the tourist scene? Like, go check out the tourist spots in New York? A little bit, not really. I try to avoid them. I honestly try to avoid them because in my limited experience, the few times that I've done the tourist stuff, it was never worth it. Like, never worth it. Unless you pay for a premium experience where you could bypass lines. Like, a while ago, I went to, oh my God, Statue of Liberty via the, I can't think of it. There's some buildings by the Statue of Liberty. I went to do a tour there, and there was like a free boat to the Statue of Liberty, and then the tour thing we did that was for specifically the little hospitals, the abandoned hospitals on the Statue of Liberty area for the quarantines, and I think it was like 75 a ticket for that. It was worth the 75 because the lines were disgusting, but like for free. But if you paid for it, it was a relatively quick experience. And I went to another few places where, like, if you pay the high-end tourist experience where you don't have to do lines, yeah, it could be kind of nice and kind of worth it. But I don't know. For me, I don't find that many things interesting. It was fast. It all started in 1773. Imagine when they go on their life story and sit there and go insane. Oh, my God. I mean, it's weird for me when I would go to a place, doctor's office, and I hear the nurses talking about, like, the guys they hooked up with. Like, you hear, like, there are a lot of people who should not be nurses who are nurses. I really wish doctors and hospitals would just like mass fire a whole bunch of people who are nurses, because there's so many people who are hired who don't deserve their jobs and they're completely inappropriate. And hearing nurses talk about their hookups or like the gross shit in their lives like a few feet away from you is very off-putting to wanting to be there and get care from them or the doctor. And then the worst one to me is if you ever go to a doctor in the ghetto and you got these bitches with like some 4-inch long acrylics, like, you know they can't wash your ass with like 4-inch long of fucking acrylics on, and they're taking your blood like this, like everything they do, they're like grabbing stuff in a weird way not to fuck up their nails, and it's just like, why are you in charge of my care? But yeah, there's so many horrible nurses talking about so many inappropriate things. The worst is when they like start pulling out their own cell phones to text while they're like taking your heart rate. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then the doctors either seem oblivious to this all happening or they don't care, which is always a red flag for how good the doctor's office is. No, outside New York, Vegas, Niagara Falls, I went to Disney World once, and that was a weird experience. It was okay. I haven't really done much besides that, honestly. I've never been to Vegas. I've never been to most places as a tourist. I want to, just never had the chance. I went to like Philadelphia and saw the Liberty Bell and some stuff like that. That was kind of nice. Although my back was damn near broken when that happened, so it wasn't fun. Someone making fun of my teeth. All right, well, fuck you, Ariel. You're banned. I'm not even gonna try to like put up with your shit. Like, anything else I missed? So talking about that. I think I'm pretty important. Look at me caught up on chat and painting. This is a miracle. You guys are quiet tonight. That's pretty much it. Nardia is moving better. I am feeling better for my shoulder and my back today. It's still kind of tight. I still get a bunch of pains, but it's better. Whole bunch of meds. And D-Rod, oh man, your timing is impeccable. Hello, hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're going to have a good week. Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great time, buddy. So both of these guys are pretty much done. I gave them slightly different color schemes. So give me a second. Let's figure out how we're gonna do this. Oh, doesn't stick. Oh, we could put this on here. No, I need something better. All right, do I need more lights in here or not? I don't want to turn that light on because it fucks with me, but I'm going to turn that light on because I need it for this. There we go. There we go. Plug this in. Plug this in. Turn that on. All right. So this is what I've accomplished in my life, and there we go. I don't know if you guys could see this, but we did the big guy earlier, and now we did the two twin dudes tonight. So I'm thinking like a king and his two sons. And let's shut that back off. And now I am boiling. Give me a second. I gotta unclothe. Unclothe. Yeah, my shoulder still doesn't like me. My body still kind of hates me, but it's better than it was. I slept a lot today. I took a bunch of pills. I had like last night I ended the stream with a migraine starting, and I had a horrible migraine all day long. So I was just in bed, fucking miserable all day, and then finally started getting better. But for now, I'm okay-ish. Nice shirt. It refuses to die. What? What? Liz Anna, thank you so much for the 100. I appreciate it. Liz Anya, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry, my hair is all crazy today. I spent too much time in the shower. So I was sleeping and showering, sleeping and showering, sleeping and showering. The hot water helps me with my migraines, and I feel like my hair looks gross today, so I'm really insecure about that. Where are we at here? Said in New York, don't get me started with doctors. They're inside and you don't know if they wash your hands. Yeah, that's the scary part. Most men don't wash their hands. So the doctors, oh my God. Hello, Tina. Like, bro, I just went when they have to go to the doctor. Hi, Tally. The guy I've been, crazy prices. Nardio's definitely moving better. I am moving better. Yesterday, I was so horribly in pain. I wonder how cringe that was for you to keep hearing me cry out in pain. Sorry about that yesterday. Fuzzy paws, nice shirt, refuse to die. Or at least massage the muscles that are sore. I don't have muscles. Look at this. Look at this body. I don't have muscles. But yeah, I was doing stretching before the stream yesterday. I was lightly moving. Really, I think the biggest thing that helped me was the showers and the sleeping. Like the heat from the showers and actually just like laying down on my back and just sleeping or trying to sleep. The fucking bass in my apartment kept me up though. Like, I gotta move. Like, it's funny, I used to love this apartment. This was like the first place I lived like on my own, and then since it was my own place, I didn't have to deal with people. And before that, I was living with family, and they never wanted me around. So it's just like, this was my place, this was my thing. And then for a while, it was great. But this past year, it's turned into my personal hell. Ever since all the sounds and vibrations started coming in, the shitty new neighbors, like, I went from loving this place to actively hating living here. But it's my only choice of where I can live, so for now, we'll see. And I brought that down. I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully I sleep good tonight. Oh, I should have some melatonin and some glycine to help me sleep tonight. Let's do that. Actually, let's catch up on chat first. Split into check. Oh my, we're still doing that. At least the massage muscles. Unlimited 187. Splitting the check always makes the most sense. Respect the woman enough to let them pay. Is that the new dynamic? Respect the woman enough to let them pay. No, I don't think so. I only split the check when it's a platonic thing. When it's a date and I asked her out, I think it's still okay for me to pay. I'm used to that. Call me old fashioned. Call me old fashioned, but that's my thing. Now, if it's like at the end of the date, I went from liking her to like, man, I never want to talk to this bitch ever again. She fucking cray cray. Then yeah. Oh no, we're splitting, right? We're splitting, right? You want to cover me? You want to cover me? Are you sure? Are you sure? All right, bye, bitch. It has to be a really bad date, and there have been some dates where I'm just like, I never want to speak to this woman again. I think whenever the funny part is, whenever you're on a date that's going badly, like you can do it a lot of different ways. Like it sucks when a date goes bad and the meal hasn't even come yet. You just kind of got to endure it. Or you're hungry, it's been the end of the night, and like you need this food in your system. And it's like, well, I got to stick around and like just hope this woman doesn't annoy me. Or when it's going really well and then all of a sudden she just starts casually dropping some cray-cray bombs and it's just like, you start dying more slowly on the inside. And it's like, oh man, and I was looking forward to this. Well, shit. Oh, well, hell no. Oh, fuck this. Just gotta start moving back and stuff, spend the rest of the day just like looking around, like not even looking at her. Like at that point, yeah, let's flip the check. I don't know. I try to have some conversation where I come off as an asshole. I don't know. It's always the weirdest though when for me it's a horrible date and then she wants to kiss and meet up. I'm like, whoa, what? You still like me? What? Was it all that wasn't to drive me away? I am not excited to go back into the dating pool. I am not. The more I'm chit-chatting with you guys, I'm getting some memories, I'm hearing some shit. I don't know. I'm nervous. I am nervous. Liz, it's me, Tina, and Allie. Wait, the fuck? What? Liz and Nia? I don't understand what this is. Liz Rosa. Oh, you changed your name. I like Liz Rosa. But okay, Liz Ania. Tina and Allie. That's kind of weird. Fuzzy Paws, it's me. Hello. Allie the I. Nardio, do you have any background in IT? I am not willing to move right now. I have no funds to do it, so I cannot move right now. So no, and I don't have a background in IT. I know simple computer stuff, but I don't have IT. Good job on the painting. Thank you so much. Where are we at here? Let's leave the job stuff off stream for now, especially now that I'm kind of recovered. Let's not. How long have you been in the apartment? I've been in this apartment for a long time. I'm gonna keep it vague, mostly because it's always funny to catch, like, people do not seem to know how old I am and they're always guessing all these sorts of things. I think I've said it on stream a few times, but I kind of like keeping it vague for you guys, to have you guys guess your things. Liz, yes, I changed my username at Tina. Talking about no socials made me realize I didn't want my last name out there. Yes. Well, the funny thing is you also now need to change your name on the channel because your heading says your full name. So go back, edit your channel, and get rid of that. I used to like saying the whole name. It flowed nicely off the tongue. I guess I'll just have to get used to calling you Liz. It's kind of boring. It's smart though, and then having a guy's picture there is also smart. So keep a lot of creepers away. It makes sense. Fuzzy, what kind of phone do you have, Nardio? I have an iPhone. Good idea, Liz, that is a good idea. Liz said, I have my old username since I was a teen, which was the beginning of YouTube almost. Oh my God, baby. You know, Liz, years ago I actually had my real last name as well. Now it's Tina M for many reasons. I feel like the fool because I'm always saying my full name. It's my old gamer tag, almost like lasagna, but nice. He is 21. Yes, let's keep it at 21. If you guys think I'm actually 21, that is amazing. Let me get some more water. Let's put some glycine in here. Let's start getting ready for bed because I gotta start fixing my schedule for CasaCon. Although the later I stay up, the better I do on my streams. Like, I think I've noticed that, like, past, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, I start making a bunch more on this, on the GIFs and all this other stuff. Like, my West Coast audience comes in. And then it's also, I don't know, I feel like the later we stream, the more fun it gets. Maybe it's because I'm tired and loopy. Does that make any sense? That is way too much water before bed. Oh, that does not feel good. Oh yeah, so this weekend coming up. 1 second. So this weekend is CasaCon. Oh, that did not feel good. Fuck. So this weekend is CasaCon, so I will not be streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I mean, maybe if I feel super high on Sunday, but I actually don't think. I think Sunday night I'm going to be a bit of a downer since I can't do my tradition anymore. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will not be streaming at all. I'll be at CasaCon from the morning until like 9 o'clock at night. So again, if you guys want to hang out with me, join the CasaCon Discord, and we'll be doing various panels and whatnot together. So yeah, you will not see me next weekend, unless you're at CasaCon. 21, my parents on a correct creed. Today I think you're 37. Nope, 21. I've been playing Oblivion on Xbox 360. Oh my God, Xbox 360. I wouldn't invite me over. I would take your blender spoon. I used to have my real picture as well. Then it got a lot bigger on channel. Changed my pictures to be a cat. Less guys coming sniffing around, if I may be blunt. Yep, guys are weird. Guys are weird. I'm really starting to understand more and more and more how people are, like, women are so fearful of men they meet online and in person now that I'm doing this sort of thing. I've also made 70s and 60s references too, Liz. So take that for what it's worth. Never heard of a blender spoon? That's a frother / mixer. You never heard of that? Do you have an Xbox or PS5? I have an Xbox Series X, a Switch, the original Switch, which is weird to say, a Wii, an Xbox 360, an OG Xbox, and a PS2 in the apartment. You are very, very, very incorrect, Liz. You are very, 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 very incorrect. What do you guys care my age? I'm still curious about that, and it's pretty easy to find, actually. I just find it crazy how everyone supposedly thinks I'm, or maybe you're just gassing me up. Oh yeah, you look 20, old man. Yes, you do. Oh yeah. You know well, Tina. Tina, you know very well. Also, wait a minute. Wasn't it like a couple of days ago? Wasn't like your birthday, but you were working? How did it go? It was like Saturday, right? I believe so. And then Friday night, I sang happy birthday to you once it became Saturday. So how was work / your birthday? Vinny says, do you have Bitcoin? Do you love or hate it? I don't have Bitcoin. I don't love or hate it. I just regret not buying into it when it was affordable because I would be so rich right now. Yes. Did you have a good time? Was it okay? I hope it was a good time. Were you even there when I sang happy birthday? Was that cheesy? Liz, for Christmas, tell us it's mostly just the regulars now. Tina, how old do you think he is? How about we get off of this conversation? Where are we going here? So tomorrow, I guess during the day, I'm going to try to wash Rocky. Dak, oh. Thank you so much, Dax. I hope you're having a good night. Thank you so much for the positive words. All right, where are we at here? Hopefully busy, a good busy. Let's get some other colors on this. Corn red. The Crag blue. What about you? Caliban green. All right, here we go. We'll do their bases, and I think we could call it there. Put that. Give me a second. Today's my first day. I hope you're having a good day off. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Actually, let's change the sound here. Actually, it's actually working for me, so let's keep it there. All right. All right. First day off. Liz Layton tells man's age. Thank you so much, Tina. Hope you're enjoying your day off. I also hope she is. Oh, crash cart got rammed. A crash cart got rammed into me, and I'm feeling, oh. So I'm curious, at what point, when you're in the hospital and something happens to you, do you have like first access to go get yourself x-rayed just in case? Like let's say that happens, like, oh, I think that doesn't feel right. Do they immediately cart you off to the x-rays or everything else to make sure you're fine? What temperature do you keep it at? I don't adjust my temperature in my apartment. I have no control over that whatsoever. Oh. Do you remember the Benny Blanco ban week? What was that, like a week or two ago? Every idiot who said it got banned immediately. Although I've realized since I did that, I think we started getting a lot less people. So I wonder if I banned half the internet. Well, there was no way they were there for that, because if you were, you'd get banned immediately. The minute somebody said it, they were banned. Was there for that. Who else was notorious for not? But we're also notorious for not going to the doctor. My friend's mom was a nurse, and she would live with random pains. And yeah, she wouldn't like to complain. I'm like, but why though? Of all the people who are in a position to get help immediately, why live with bullshit? I don't understand that. Yes, without warning. Even people who didn't know you don't like that. I'll build you a small fire to keep you warm. Nope. I don't love this place much anymore, but I'd rather not lose it in a fire because I have literally no place to go. So my apartment burning down would be kind of an issue because it's me and my 2 cats stuffed in a carrier out there in the cold with no place to go to. That does not sound promising or fun. I'm gonna go take some melatonin real quick. Sorry for getting up so much this stream. Huh. I just opened a new batch of melatonin, and these are nowhere near as delicious as the first ones. Like the first melatonins I had were amazing. They were so yummy. Like I wanted to be naughty, and they're so good. These are kind of meh. Although maybe it's good that way, because I bet a lot of idiots were like, ooh, and treated the melatonins like actual gummies, and they were all laid the fuck out. Oh, well, I hope I wasn't too offensive. Hope you're having a good day, night. Thank you so much, Primal. No, I'm tired of hearing it. I think the motherfucker's all sorts of ugly. So every time I get compared to him, it pisses me off. Where was it? And then some people were being kind of dicks when they said it. So I was like, oh, fuck this. And that's when I started to really, what is it called? Get fast and loose with the block of people. Because I was having so many trolls that time, around that time. It's like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. Yes, Tina, I would tell my patients how important it is to get their eyes checked, and I was going 3 years without one. My God. And then again, we'd randomly examine each other when bored. I mean, one of my exes was a doctor, and I heard some funny stories. One of them was about priors in the needle. No idea. Wait, haven't we ever seen the other cat? You've seen the other cat. She was just here earlier tonight. I think you were here when she was here. When she was up here, and then Rocky was up here. Too much a good thing, let's say. We usually have very high pain tolerance and are stubborn. All right. I remember when I was having, I don't know if you were in chat for this, but like a long time ago, I started having chest pains. And that was one partially said I had a new kitten who would jump on my chest in the middle of the night so often. I was like, wake up. I was freaking out, waking up pretty often. I started developing chest pains. Plus, I was working like disgusting hours in the office in a job I hated. And I started developing like angina or G or whatever the fuck you call it. And I remember like it was happening really badly. And I go to the ER, and the nurse there, the first nurse who sees me is like, "You're not having a fucking heart attack. Why are you wasting people's time in here?" I'm like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" She's like, "You're just wasting time. Were you trying to get attention?" I'm like, "Bitch, I thought I might be having a heart attack, so I came in." And she was just like yelling at me. So I just started yelling at her too. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like when I hear that patients coming in like over non-ER things, and for a while I was having like random chest pains, and my aunt and her husband were doctors, and they told me like no matter I say how mundane it might seem, anytime you have chest pains, always take it super seriously. And I would have like a bunch of symptoms that were like heart attack like. And it wasn't until I had a whole bunch of tests done that I'm like, oh, okay, they ruled out a bunch of things. So I started figuring out triggers that cause this. But like, I went to the ER a few times. Sometimes it looked like that and they kept me longer. Sometimes like, okay, you're nothing. And I don't know how to describe it. It was weird when you'd have some people there who like did not care. There's one guy like, look, man, you're probably totally fine. But we have people come in all the time and it's not a heart attack. Like, oh, cool. I'm actually getting much better about getting things looked at when need. To be honest, the general public goes to the ER over non-ER things. Okay, and to be clear, I don't work in the ER. I work in this trauma unit. Most of my patients don't talk to me when they come in. What's your favorite Aqua song? I don't remember. Is that the Blue Lady? I have chest pains all the time. My chest pains have gone away for the most part. I think it was like if some things like in the middle of the night I would have some chest pains. If I had too many carbs before bed, lots of stress, and a few other things that I would do. Yeah, I noticed if I do push-ups after a while and having not done push-ups in a bit, I get some chest pains here and there. But I don't know. As stressed out as I am, I probably just jinxed myself. As stressed out as I am, not getting chest pains. Watch that happen now. uh. 240 and the vibrations really started now. Yep. Well, I appreciate my Night Owl community. I really do. I said this a dozen times. I appreciate all of you. And thank you for spending your time, choosing to spend your time with me as I do my little silly painting stuff or chit-chatting about random inappropriate things. Thank you all, seriously. And again, I am so sorry if I've been a bit of an extra downer recently. Hopefully things will turn around, but I am sorry for dragging you guys down. And as always, thank you for cheering me up. All right, our 3 ghosts royalty are done. And I guess we can move on to the next project, maybe finishing up the Christmas thing next time. Allie Praise, what are you drinking? This is water with a little bit of glycine and a little bit of pineapple juice. I probably should not be having this much liquid nor citrus before bed. That's pretty stupid. The Real Cat, thank you for the 100. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. For good night, Nardio, Rocky and Mochi, gotta get out early tomorrow for forage. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Do you use shortcuts on iPhone? Shortcuts? No. Short cute? No. See you for a girl. Good night. Good night. I love how you guys are always like saying night to each other too. Although I don't work anymore. I work for free now for my kids, so I should be catching up on sleep here. I am on my time. That is adorable. That is adorbs. I cannot fathom what it's going to be like once I'm lucky enough to have some. All right. So we got our 3 boys painted up. Move on to some other projects. I got plenty of projects to do, so here we are. Ali, Tina, the rest of the Nardio family, sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I can tell right now all those decorations would be on the floor. What? I'm guessing the kids and the pets. Jacqueline, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hopefully you're having a better day today. It's better now. It's better now. As always, my day is better when I hang out with you guys on stream. Like seriously, this always cheers me up. So now that we're hanging out, now that we've had a good night, we painted up a few miniatures, chit-chatted about nonsense, said a few inappropriate things, but it's a nice night. It is a nice night so far. Also, a good start to the week, I would say, starting it with a good positive stream. And we have 59 people watching, 180 thumbs, 55 people watching, 180 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. To anybody new who's just lurking, hi, my name is Bernardo Español. I am from New York City. I have a website called Nardio. I have a YouTube channel called Nardio. And yeah, I like to paint miniatures to relax, chit-chat, paint random things that I get. And pretty much that's it. Nice, cool, calm conversation. And yeah, besides that, I have an online convention happening next week. So if you guys want to check it out, join the Discord. It's free. It's in the channel links. Free 3-day event. And if you guys want to be awesome, you can hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, because the more subscribers I get, the better it is for me overall. So I hope you're enjoying your night hanging out with me. I wish you the best. Let's hope we all have a great week this week. All right. So, what do we do? Kevin Engelbert, who the fuck are you? Who are you? All right. How are you? Hopefully you're having a better day. Good night, Freeway. Can't wait for CasaCon. Thank you. I hope you come. Liz, good night. Bring those likes up more. I mean, I'm happy with as many as we got, honestly. I'm happy with what we have. It's still great to me. But yeah, more is always better, I guess. I'm always delighted too to see like if we get any new subs. How's that going? Hey, we got a bunch of new subs tonight. Great. Great. I am hopeful before the end of the month we get to 4,000 subs. That would be insane. There we go. All right. We'll do a little bit of base coating and then we'll probably pass out. If I could find the rainbow. Actually, hi Nardio, I'm from Ethiopia. Hi person, I'm from New York City. Fufu Master, weren't you in stream before? It's gonna kill me. Let's go here. There we go. And then we'll get the other brush. This brush, give that a go. Oh wow, that's chunky. It's still weird having to like not do things with my dominant hand. Damn, this paint is chunky. Narnia would be an interesting one. And then what period in Narnia? One of the peaceful periods where nothing of note happened, or one of the crazy periods? I know which one you're talking about. Well, I think they were alive through all the periods in Narnia. I was actually remembering back when the books happened, they would have, in their history, there are some parts that weren't even recorded because nothing of note occurred, supposedly. So it was a very, very peaceful time. I have no idea what you're on about, Fufu Master, but I don't want to hear any depressing chat. Let's keep that off of here. All right, we got our next project base coated. So this will probably be the next guy we do. Then with that, I'm gonna call it tonight. Sorry about cutting it out so early, guys. I know a bunch of you guys are on the West Coast and it's just turning midnight, but I have to get myself used to going to bed a little bit early this week since I have CostaCon happening on the weekend. Plus, yeah, I have a few other appointments I have to keep this week. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for being a part of the community, being awesome. From the people who chit-chat a lot, I adore you all. To the lurkers who just stand by and hang out, which thank you so much for being cool. Thank you for being a part of this. Once again, as always, hanging out with you guys just cheered me up and helped me out. I was having a shit-tacular day thanks to migraine and body pain and everything else. And yeah, did not feel good today. But as always, once I started hanging out here with you guys, I felt better. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much to the really cool people. Thank you so much to the, I don't know, you guys are great. Thank you. Thank you for some reason thinking this is interesting and hanging out with me as I paint and chit-chat. You're the highlight of my day. Hanging out with you guys is always a highlight of my day. I wish you all the best. I hope we all have a great week. And I hope my week goes okay, I hope your week is better than mine. Thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for spending it with me. And I wish you the best. And if you guys want to be awesome, please go subscribe on here if you haven't already. And if you really want to be awesome, join CostaCon. I'd love to have you there this weekend. Thank you for being a part of this. Likes if you liked it. Subs if you loved it. If you really want to support me, channel membership is a godsend. Seriously, I say this every night and I mean it. Thank you for cheering me up. Thank you for being a part of this. And thank you for being the highlight of my day. I'll see you tomorrow. I was going to stream during the day, but I got to give Rocky a bath. So hopefully tomorrow night you'll see a floofy, clean Rocky. And digital hugs. I wish you the best, and I'll chat with you later on. Good night, guys. See you later. Bye.